I don't feel like I have.
Well, the only one in the lines.
I think I
don't drink.
In the finger.
Okay, so now it's live. So I need to see if people can hear us.
This morning ritual will change your life. You're gonna want to listen to this.
There we go.
Oh,
Mark, I don't know. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Dust PEV live stream live in California. This is obviously something different than I've ever done. We are in Roger's shop in his conference room. Roger has live streamed from here before. I've seen him live stream to my live stream from here as well. But we're kind of wanting someone to come in here to tell us how the audio is. That's an important thing.
Does it say how many people are watching yet?
Right now, there's one. There's one.
Okay.
and can you hear me?
So there's one mic there that nobody's got, and then there's another mic here.
Let's try to get that going.
I think one needs to be here and one needs to be there.
Okay. All right.
Can you hear us?
Test 1 2.
My name is Marty.
Oh, it says there's 4 people watching.
Hey, everybody watching.
Audio is good.
So
Thank you, Philip.
Audio is good. All right.
And I'm not saying your last name because that's insulting.
What are you implying?
Nothing. I
It's
mean,
Anthony Roger always implies.
You know,
So-
maybe it's Locks and he's just being polite.
John, wake up. John,
She's okay. She's all right.
we want John to be.
She'll wake up eventually. We're
She's
gonna be here for
building
3 hours.
tension.
We're going to be here for 3 hours.
Oh,
No,
God.
we're not. We're not. I'm kidding. So anyways, yeah, I am in California, and right now at the table, you see myself, you see Marty, you see Roger, you see Larry. Dawn is off screen sleeping, and Aaron is off screen looking at his phone right now. There's Aaron. Aaron is a recent addition to the Southern California crew. And yeah, we are in how long have we been here? Day 3? Day 4?
Well, we've been here for years.
Yeah, smart. I know. We've been here for years. So anyways, yeah, we just completed the Fulton Loop ride today. And we've done GMR, the Mount Baldy ride, which was.
And Cosmo. Combination. We don't.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cosmo. How's Duff after kissing the rock?
yeah, people see videos.
Is rock kissing that goes on?
Well, he was riding. There's a mountain that's made of rock. He swerved to the right, and then.
I was thinking like Barney style, kissing the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Well, this is California, you know, it's all right.
It's true. Yeah, rock. I mean, I'm rock neutral. So yeah, no, I'm okay. I mean, I'm more beat up from doing both and then hitting that embankment. So no, I'm okay.
Yeah, but you should have seen him kissing the paper and the scissors. That was crazy.
Am I drunk? I don't know.
Rock.
So there's, yeah,
Paper.
We got it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't. You can hold that from the camera. Maybe I don't know how the easy way to show that.
I can just hold it up.
Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I kissed the rock at GMR, but that was more the Cosmo part of it, right? That's
Yes.
coming back from Cosmo. And then today, I think I felt roughly half a dozen times. Some not so bad, some bad.
I think it was more like 6.
Yeah, half a dozen. Oh my God.
Mathematicals. Yeah.
But Duff also did a lot of. Duff was. I'm impressed. Every challenge that was offered to you, you said, "No, what the hell?"
That's smart part. Because last time I was here a year and a half ago, I did the safer Marty route, and today I followed the guys more, not everything obviously, but I tried more, fell more, but it was good. It was good. And luckily Larry was kind enough to allow me to beat up his veteran links. It's not too beat up, it's just dirty. It's
Just dirty.
Something. It's a little dirty.
It's got some character now.
It does have some character. But it's been good. And then tomorrow we are taking the Sherman L, which is hopefully, or Marty was hoping it was going to be here today, but it wasn't.
It is here
Well, it
today.
is here, it is.
He was hoping it would be here yesterday,
That's nice. But
Yeah.
ready for the ride today.
in a way, I was hoping that it wouldn't be because I would have had to get home from Larry's party and then be up till 5 a.m. like Gloria was to unbox
Yeah.
it.
That would have been fine with us.
Yeah, so you were literally up till 5 in the morning?
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. Yeah, we went to Larry's party last night. Robert Fontanez, aren't you, isn't he around San Francisco? Robert, I believe. I think you're in Northern California. Robert, I believe. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. I always enjoy my time in California. I don't get a lot of sleep, it appears, when I'm in California, but I do enjoy my time here. G Lash is, oh, okay. G Lash, is Roger going to post a Southern California tour ride maps this year like Marty did previously?
What do you mean, like the very last minute and then the wrong order? Yeah, maybe. Oh, hi, Marty.
Is that what you're looking for, G Lash?
Okay.
Yeah. Things will become more and more clear as time goes on.
Yeah, I mean, like you don't have registration open for that or anything yet.
I didn't do registration. I sort of left it open and I'm
Just
putting
show up.
location. So what I'm going to end up doing is as time gets closer, I'm going to put polls on the Telegram chat with people to click on which days they're doing. It'll be a multi-answer kind of poll. So you click on all 7. It's actually going to be 8 days on my poll. So Marty always said his was 7 days with a bonus day. I'm just going to say mine's 8 days.
Okay.
Marty, are you going to join the tour as a participant?
I'm not committing because the whole point of me not doing the tour is I don't want to commit to having to do 8 days of riding.
Weren't you
Oh,
talking
for
about
sure.
going to Poland? Like to visit Griswold guys?
Well, that was September.
Oh, September. Cool. Maybe since you have your iPads, if you take the link to the live stream and like stick it in either Telegram or in the electric unicycle group, just so people know. 'Cause I didn't have time to do any of that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Got it. On it.
So Robert is in San Francisco. Robert, what is your favorite wheel at the moment, Duff? I would still say my favorite wheel of the wheels I own is the Patton. I probably ride that the most, although I am riding the V13 more and more. And I don't know if you heard Robert, but I'm going to be riding the Sherman L tomorrow. And the Sherman L probably would be a good replacement or an upgrade for my Sherman S. So if I like it, then I would probably target the Sherman L, although it is rather expensive. I'm right? $4,500 is going to be the list on that.
I had no idea.
I saw it somewhere, $4,500.
Tell them what you thought of the Falcon.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did ride the Falcon today as well at Fullerton, and it's cool. Like my thing is, I've seen all of these people riding it and saying how soft it is and how comfortable the suspension is, and to me, it has travel that far. It seems like there's no travel in it, but it actually is soft and comfortable to ride. And Roger did what do you call that jump he went up?
The Leahy drop.
The Leahy drop. He did it on the Falcon like it was nothing. So no, the Falcon's impressive. It's a cool little wheel. Steve O's here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, Steve. Stan, the Go Blitz. So, Roger, you were saying you're going to get at least one of those.
Yeah,
Hopefully
so I'm hoping I'll get 2 of them, and that is whether or not I get them as demo units from eWheels. Otherwise, then a couple members of the race team want them, so we will be getting them as we're given an allowance of a couple wheels a year at cost. That is one that I plan on buying this year, but I think I deserve it. So if anybody has a line to Jason, let him know that he should send me
I'll get to remind you.
2. Yeah.
Roger, what's your next race? What's
I think
coming
the
up?
real major one is going to be Apple Valley because I'm not going to Northwest Electric Fest.
But when is that? November?
No, Northwest Electric Fest is coming up.
No, Apple Valley.
Apple Valley hasn't been announced yet,
Okay.
but it's always right around the time of Marty's tour.
That's a conflict.
I don't know.
I
Before
think
I
it's
was-
before
it's
because
like
last
Roger's
time
program.
everybody came down and then we went on that ride together. But was that before?
I think that's after. I think it's November.
Okay, November after the tour.
Okay.
Middle of November.
Yeah, so.
So then the next thing will probably be Amped, which is the beginning of October.
Is that still in Arkansas?
Yes,
It is.
but it's going to not be at the Arkansas Fairgrounds now. It's going to be at some campground, and there's going to be 0 road racing, which means that,
Really?
yeah. So I don't think Aaron and I are going to be podiuming out there.
So that.
So-
The previous years it was in.
Congratulations, Aaron.
Yeah, they moved it. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know. I could practice and see if I can get proficient enough off road, but I don't even have an off road wheel right now. So I've been running.
Is your master still banked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have, and the last ride I was going on, one of my batteries in my office was going.
In the master.
So yeah, I thought I had 2 good master batteries, but I guess I have 1 good master battery. So I'm having a bad master time.
When's the Blitz supposed to come out? Do you know? Have you heard?
Yeah, so it's pre-order now and it's shipping at the end of this coming month. So we're middle of this coming month, middle of August.
What you think we should have on then, as a demo or something?
Yeah, so according to eWheels, they've been given some problems and incorrect information logistically as far as where the wheels were, and they were supposed to have them and ready to ship them when things were announced, but sure doesn't seem like that happened.
So why do you think they went with 134 volts instead of a higher voltage on the?
It's just proven. I mean,
Okay,
yeah, so
fast enough.
Well, they've also been working on this for almost a whole year.
The Blitz?
Yeah, so 134 was the voltage last year.
True. No, it's true.
I think they should do a cross promotion for the Big Ug Blitz with Dairy Queen. And it's like you mix it with gravel. And
Yeah, man.
yeah, order a Blitz and get a free, cheese splitter.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good idea. Everything's outside the box. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I'm always looking for promos.
Robert says he wants Falcon to throw in your gym locker wheel. Yeah, well, it is small enough. You could probably do that potentially.
If you let me borrow it, I'll tell you for sure.
Yeah.
Keep it.
he goes to the gym once a week to shower.
Really.
With a meter.
I offered you to ride the wheel today and you just turned me down.
Aaron, do you want to sit on camera? Do you want to sit here?
Sure, I'll be a father.
We have space.
Yeah, I mean, Dawn's crashed. Just sit.
We do need Dawn in here.
Dawn died.
The problem.
She's worn out.
Dawn is
Tried
recharging.
my 14D on the conference.
Hey, Dawn!
Party pooper.
That's not nice.
She's recharging. It's fine.
Okay.
Got yourself a camera.
I'm very VCU, see, I don't recognize your name, but Extreme, yes, I did some Extreme
That's
today.
Aaron,
Glendon
go.
Chan.
Don't get in my light.
Yeah.
Sight
Glendon
lines.
fixing his.
No, Glendon fixes his own stuff. He's the guy that just broke his suspension on his master.
Oh, okay.
So if you saw those pictures, yeah.
What's up, man? How you doing? This is interesting. Like, I'm curious what Roger thinks of this. What, Marty? Like all the racing that's going on in Spain with like Zen Lee and stuff. So, I mean, is it legit? I'm sure it seems it to me.
It's really tough to know. Just like the people in New York are the fastest in the world until they come ride with us, we don't know. I'm sorry, Aaron. That's not a problem, right?
I'm from Pennsylvania. It doesn't
Yeah.
count.
Okay.
Plus, I know better. That's why I'm here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I mean, they seem fast. But I'm curious how they would do against some people. Does he live there full time, Zen?
But
Yeah.
The race tracks I've seen, they don't have a lot of long straightaways, do
Well,
they?
nobody that
They're not old.
respects racing wants to see long straightaways. That's not what racing's about. It's all about
That's
the
kind of
corners and the
Yeah.
braking, accelerating, and cornering.
Mm-hmm.
So
You Roger just really cut me down.
no, Marty.
I like the long.
Okay, it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch the people cut out on the straightaway and slide into turn one.
You had some epic cutouts,
Mm,
It's true. So Stan asks, and again, this, I don't know, this would be probably a good question for Roger, I guess. Can you explain the C32 for the Blitz? There are concerns about the torque output.
So I think the torque output is approximately the same as the Master V4, which is pretty damn good. But what they did is they took so if you look at the C40 motor and the EX30, it's extremely heavy. So to make it lighter, they actually compressed it down this way, and then they made the magnets thicker, and they made it so that the C32, like the old school C32, was a high-speed motor.
Yeah.
It now gets the same top speeds. It does have less torque than the C40, but I think I'm fine with it.
Because it is a racing wheel, right? So
I know,
torque-
but
Well, it's all about weight, right? That's why they did that.
Don't
They did it for weight.
extreme torque for the racing.
I don't really access the extreme torque for the racing, but somebody like Aaron does. He needs extreme braking and extreme acceleration,
Okay.
and because he's like extreme braking as I pass him, And then he's extreme accelerating as I'm pulling away. It's important for him.
Oh, so you're more steady with your speed, Roger?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Mhm.
Gotta see a racing video. Stan, where's Dawn? Dawn is a little off camera over there. She's tired. It's been a very, very busy few days. So, yeah, she's tired. She's recharging her battery. She might wake up. Maybe not. Robert, making NASCAR and EDC Oval. NASCAR might least here for motorsport. Lots of Roger's talking about that. That would be much fun. That would be probably visually very boring unless you just want people to cut out and crash, which some people do. Simon is here from Australia. What's up, buddy? So let's see, 4 o'clock. It's early in the morning there, Simon, right? It's rather early. I don't know if we're East Coast or we're West Coast. I'm not quite sure what time it is. Tell me, Simon. I'm not sure.
So 4 o'clock Pacific and 7
So
o'clock.
it's 7-ish, yeah,
Atlanta.
7 Eastern, right? Okay, yeah, they're like 12 hours behind us. Okay.
Oh,
5,000 miles.
yeah, I saw that, but I don't know if that's right. But anyway, Cameron, that guy makes good videos.
Cameron's in Oregon, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out my unboxing video that I'll be publishing probably tomorrow, hopefully, maybe.
Yes.
And I'll make a point of looking at the motor.
After this live stream, Marty's going to be going home and unboxing the Sherman L.
And tell Jennifer Crusher we say hi.
Hey, Jennifer. How you doing?
Never mind.
Cameron.
Oh,
Right,
that's
Jennifer.
that camera.
Cameron isn't the one who bought the Sherman, right?
No,
That's Cameron Fox.
correct.
Okay.
So what, in the literature, it says it's a 5,000 watt motor in the Sherman L?
It was printed on eWheel's website, but I heard somebody say it was a typo, and I don't know if it's true, but it's probably been corrected by now.
So it's a typo, meaning it's only 500.
No.
Let's
Let's see what it says on the eWheels website. Anyway.
And one of the things that they advertise about the Sherman L is how it has the ability now to continue to run with a Hall sensor failure. And Roger explained yesterday that that's all a software change.
Yeah, they said that it would be implemented on the Lynx as well.
Why not the Sherman S too, if you think about it? If
I
it's
think they
true.
might have said the Sherman S as well, but I
Wanted
mean,
to patent it.
Yeah, right.
I can look up to see what they listed. But my point was that it isn't new hardware on the Sherman L, that this is the same controller, architecture, everything that is on the Lynx.
I think the way they advertise it makes it seem like it's new hardware that's making it possible.
They seem
That's
pretty
what I thought.
proud of the fact that it would be, okay, it says 3,200 watt motor, 8,000 watt peak.
Okay.
So anyways,
Yeah.
I think most of us at this table don't give a crap about any numbers that they throw out anymore, because those numbers are just numbers that they're throwing out.
No, I don't care. So Lennon says, is Jennifer Crusher still riding? I haven't heard a peep since last year. I haven't seen any of her stuff on social media. But
Yeah,
I
I,
talked to her a little bit.
she's still injured, right?
She's in physical therapy,
Yeah.
getting much.
What happened? She crashed?
Yeah.
Yeah, Marty did something to her over at that dam.
So on the last tour.
Damn you.
She destroyed her, she had to be evacuated,
What?
helicopter type stuff.
On which ride?
On the last day of the tour.
So the ride that we did yesterday,
Cogswell Dam.
we went all the way to the dam. We
Yeah.
got to the dam, and on the dam, she was practicing technical riding, doing fun stuff, and just some weird fluke accident. She ended up on the ground and not able to get up.
And she,
Oh my God.
major spiral fracture.
Really?
I mean, she's been out for months.
Which, by the way, that's a selling point for the Extreme. That's what she was on. It's got a lot of power.
It sounds like she went down like her leg got stuck in the wheel or something and twisted it up.
I didn't personally see it exactly, but it major injury.
Wow.
But she's doing good.
She'll be back. She'll be back.
So Cameron says she's back riding and almost completely recovered. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
Redneck on a Wheel. I know you guys knew who that is. Redneck on a Wheel.
Yes,
You
Chris
do?
Clayton. Yeah.
That's Clayton?
Yeah.
Do I know him? He wasn't here today?
No, he's in Alabama or somewhere.
Okay.
Well, I think they would just say Bammer. But anyway.
Wow. Yeah. George Forrest George is from Florida. I rode with George. George didn't do your tour. Dawn and I rode with George, and George came over and rode the swamp with me. Hey, George, what's up, buddy? Sam asked, will the Blitz have adjustable pedal height?
Yes.
Kind
Yeah,
of
you
like
can see it in
ET
the picture. Yeah, same as the ET Max.
And adjustable suspension.
Cool.
The adjustable suspension turned out different than I was led to believe. They are just having a removable kind of suspension stop
Yeah.
in there. But
What's that gonna do?
To limit travel.
yeah,
For
For
racing.
racing, you don't need that much travel, I guess.
right. But so if I'm racing, I put in a stiffer spring and then I set my sag, and then I'm only using the top third of the suspension.
Okay.
But putting a suspension stop in there,
Isn't really doing anything.
seems like
It'd be
it.
better with a stiffer spring.
Yeah, but you could do that also. So
Redneck on a Wheel says, what's your guys on any upcoming great wheels for single track and dirt jumps?
Blitz, they say it's a street wheel. They're lying to you. It is a multi-purpose wheel with a lot of suspension travel, lightweight. It's going to be the best for street and dirt.
What's the travel on it?
130.
No kidding. Oh, so like the ET Max.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I did not know that. I thought it was strictly a track wheel. Okay.
S22 has that.
They
Same.
said 130.
Same.
Yeah.
Wow. Henry Valencia, I recognize the name. I don't know if
Yep.
you
That's
ever meet Henry.
That's our Henry.
yeah.
Yeah, Henry, what's up, man?
Wish you could make it work. Robert, how long are you in California? I leave Tuesday morning.
Not long enough.
I arrived Thursday night, and it was a very long travel day. Leo from Brazil. Leo has basically been in every live stream I've ever posted. Leo always finds a way to get into a live stream of mine. I don't know why, but he always does. What's up, Leo? Good to see
Duff,
you.
is this your 100th live stream?
Well, I say this, but yes.
That counts.
Well, no, because I do impromptu live streams, they're just like effing around, but then I have formal PEV live streams that I number, and this is last.
So this is an occasion to celebrate.
Yes.
This is number
Where's the
100. And, you know, for those of you just tuning in, Dawn looks a little different. This is California, and we welcome Dawn and whatever, you know,
We got a filter. She didn't want to show us.
Yeah.
you know.
Bad idea. Leave her alone.
But,
It's fine, it's fine.
yeah, well, congratulations,
Thank
man,
you, thank you.
on a hunt. That's a big,
100
big deal.
live streams, and I'm also working on my I'm working on my video to celebrate 2,000 total videos on my channel.
Oh,
But I don't actually have 2,023 videos. I'm a little late on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the benchmarks are great. We have to make note of the benchmarks.
Are those
The milestones.
2003
No, that's my channel. She's here? Hi, Dawn.
Done.
Dawn, do you see Dawn? She's at the head of the table. Dawn is at the head.
I don't want to be mad.
What do you want? She said, just wait till the camera.
Now, Dawn, have you ever done a Seder before?
Ooh,
Oh, I
'Cause
see.
you've got to run the Seder.
what's a
What
Seder?
does that mean?
The Seder, that's what we do on Passover.
I don't.
Yeah, Dawn's going to run the Seder.
Does that mean she should like say a prayer to bless
Come on
the
in, Roger.
live stream or
We're
what?
all confused.
It's all right.
I moves fast, I can't keep up with them.
She was asleep, but I said her ought to wake up.
All right. Where's your mouse at?
Click it, and it'll move again. Now it'll move.
There we go.
See that?
All right, Lake, how do you say that name? Lake DuPont? Lake, I don't know.
Lake DuPont sounds like a nice place to go
I don't
fishing.
recognize that name, but.
Or paint a wall.
Lake DuPont.
I recognize it. See it like
I
comments,
have
comments.
Okay. Cameron, who's buying N105? Well, Marty has commentary on that.
I have, well, I would be picking up an N105 tomorrow, but I'm going to be riding up in the mountains with Duff. We're doing a 90-mile ride. Looking forward to it.
Short ride.
I wanted
Short
it,
ride.
really, I wanted to do a 130-mile ride, and Duff just wimps out. I said, no, I can't do. I have to get home for my beauty sleep because I had a long day of travel the next day. When you can sleep on the planes.
I can't sleep on the plane.
Anyway, if you want an M105, you can do e-wheels or do like Marty and
But
get it from EUC Underground.
But I was getting around to it. I'll be picking up the N105 on Tuesday. So I'll be,
Whose referral code should we tell people to use?
Your live stream.
Yeah.
that will,
I do have a referral code.
That-
I don't really care. I don't.
that will be the EUC Underground.
Oh.
Liam is priming.
Oh, that's right, it's lean. Okay, cool.
So I'm looking for that unboxing because I have a 67 volt N10.3, the 84 volt N10.3, I have the N10.4,
Mhm.
I have the N10 Mini, and now I'm going to be able to put next to it the N10.5. So I'm looking forward to seeing.
Marty has a wheel problem.
Yeah, unfortunately, right now, on Wednesday, I'm going to have 18 wheels.
18 wheels.
You're an 18-wheeler.
Ah, there you
Yeah.
go.
You really
Get in the convoy, breaker.
18 wheeler.
Man.
That'd be pretty fun.
Except some people, like Duff says, I'm flexing when I show a picture of all my wheels.
Well, obviously, but I don't care. I still find it entertaining. It's still entertaining. Robert, safe journey home. Thank you, Robert. I will do my best if I don't die beforehand. Okay, so Redneck on Wheel, he's in North Alabama,
Still Bama.
but he's working in North California.
Your phone's ringing.
Somehow.
That's right.
2 Cali miles on his legs.
I've been blessed to put 2,000. Oh, wow, nice dude.
Oh wait, here we go. Alan's calling.
What? Alan's not. We wrote it down
Doesn't
today.
he know we're in a live stream?
Yes, I don't know.
It's fine. We can roll.
He didn't. He
Oh, he
gave
hung
up.
up. All right. What's up, Alan? You can call us. I don't care.
Butt dial,
No, that doesn't say but. What does that say?
nit dial,
Yeah. What's a nit?
butt.
Okay.
What?
He butt dialed me, I guess.
Okay, that's right.
Don was the one. I'm reading ahead.
We got a lot of happy hundreds. Congratulations, thanks. Leo, this guy here, but how's the shoulder stuff? It's good. It was my knee more than anything, but now everything hurts. I can't really even tell if my knee hurts, so it's good. Dawn is the boss.
We are well aware.
Albert Mua, tubeless or tube? Oh, for the M5?
Tubeless.
I'm sure it's
It's tubeless?
Okay. Got it. I got you.
Didn't I see on the video, the intro video they did? Didn't they have to say in a cup of water or something, trying to show it
Yes.
waterproof type? I don't know, or something.
Yeah. So
What's it about the wheel? I mean,
the way they started the video for the M10.5, it was a mystery, and they have a big box. They take the cover off the box. It's a plastic tub. They take the lid off the plastic tub, and it's full of water. They pull the M10.5 out of the tub of water, which is all cool and all, except for their plan is now they're going to disassemble this fully charged, soaking wet wheel, which is
to
a bad
show what's
idea.
right inside, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you take the top off, there was water dripping out of the thing the whole time. And I'm like,
I didn't watch the
It's
whole.
not like the A2, they did something like that and they took it out of the water, but
In the
the
ocean.
headlight had water in it.
yeah.
And actually that different company, but the L, I just saw one of the promo where they're riding through the ocean.
Oh, yeah, I did see that, yeah.
So water is a good popular thing, I guess.
If you don't live in Southern California.
I drink
Yeah,
water
that's true.
every day.
Leo, we get to sleep when we die, ride, man, right? I am, dude. I mean, 70 some miles yesterday. How long was Sultan? 11 or
It's
12.
only 12,
But
Yeah, but it's
10
hard,
miles.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hard. And then 90 tomorrow.
90 tomorrow.
So that's gonna be almost 200 miles of riding. Yeah, I'm good with that.
He's on vacation.
Yeah, on vacation.
Hey, Don, what's the most you've done in a day?
Yeah. Now, how much have you done in 16 hours?
363.
It's amazing. I can do that.
Hey, Roger, how many have you done in a day?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't like the best to ride
363.1.
1 mile. 1 mile.
But in reality, we both did more than that because every break we're jumping on our other wheels and riding around. And
Scaffery is from France, and I think I've seen you in live stream before, Scaffery. If I'm saying that right. Thank you for all the content you offer us regularly. I no longer watch TV. We produce so much content that he doesn't have to watch TV. It's amazing. That's true. In between all of us.
or perhaps his YouTube is on his TV and we've just driven him away.
That's true. Robert likes his avatar pick. Oh, that is a quad. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, they're talking to each other. Don't talk to each other. It's all about us.
George says, representing Florida, I asked California to send us back in return. We will send you Wayne.
Okay.
Everybody knows Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yes.
Do you know Wayne?
I've seen him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know Wayne, do you?
I'm not sure who that is.
He lives in Florida, and he came out here, did the tour just once, right?
Yeah.
He lives by Lake Worth, where I used to live, I think.
Yeah.
He did Anaheim Hills on his
B13?
V13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What?
Impressive, yeah.
On the B13?
And the wheels
We still
survive.
treated him gentle, though. There are trails that I don't take most people on.
This is a good question for Marty. Kind of tangentially related. Thoughts on the F-22? Because Marty is very excited about the F-22. I put my
That was,
sarcasm.
yeah.
I put my deposit on the Sherman L of all the new Hyper wheels out, but I'm curious, is anyone getting the F-22? Anyone getting the Extreme Bull L?
Yeah, the extreme bull.
That's kind of
So
funny.
when I saw that announcement, I thought,
It's a bully.
wait,
I thought it was a joke.
is this a joke? Because
It looked like
would they really call it an extreme bull L? I mean, a direct copy?
Why the original? Well, what do you think of the F-22, Marty? Because you're not excited about
I'm
that.
not excited. I'm not, unfortunately, I'm just not
It's not
excited
the
about
target demographic.
Kings on Wheels right now until when it's delivered. Like that S22 just burned me out because
That was a cluster.
I paid for the entire wheel and I had to wait like almost a year to get
Well,
it.
remember I waited for a year and then just said F it and I canceled my deposit
Yeah.
and then I bought it from right.
So all the problems with, I mean, I hope they're successful, but, and I have the S16, I'm enjoying that.
It's very
Yeah.
loud and don't want to.
I am so tired.
You can lay down. I don't care.
So I don't know, I'm open-minded because like I said, I really do enjoy all wheels, but
Don't look at the
I'm
couch.
not just waiting.
What you looking
for?
You know, maybe we could put some pillows on the back counter. You can still be on the street.
Yeah, that's true. Then your traffic was still on it. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Wait, what?
You could lie down on the
Yeah, lay
counter.
down on the counter.
So
Yeah, you'd
what
still
do you
be
think
on
about the
camera.
F-22?
Whoop. There we go.
King Song's been disappointing me the last few years.
Well, yeah, everybody. 150 volts.
Now you're cooking
Well,
with
I've
gas.
heard mixed numbers on the voltage.
It was supposed to be 170 originally, they said.
Yeah, like 178 or something high, and then is it official one?
And then someone said, oh no, it's up 200. And then it's like, no, it's really
But
150.
then the suspension just seems odd
What's this one
For
for?
your feet.
somehow.
Well, see, I'm confused because when I saw like the prototype, it sounded like there was fast ace on the corners and then the others were just passive sliders.
There's 4 active
It's
fast
four.
days, yes.
So, Roger said something the other day. A lot of us have experienced a problem with the links. When we're carving hard aggressively,
Yeah.
we can feel the flex in the
Yeah.
frame, and it ends up having the motor cover rubbed inside the battery cases.
Okay.
So the shocks are mounted in the middle, allowing more twist.
Right.
Maybe, potentially, F-22 having them corner mounted, maybe will result in a stiffer chassis.
I was just curious like how challenging it's going to be to have 4 shocks in the corner, to have 4 shocks work in unison correctly. Like you have to have, I mean, if one is rebounding quicker than the other, it's going to potentially bind or feel weird. I don't know. I'm curious how that's going to be.
It's kind of the same thought they had on the Sherman S, but it didn't really prove to be a problem.
True.
Most of us, some people still felt it was a problem.
I think it'd be good.
Have anyone heard when it's like supposed
I heard
to
no
be
dates on
delivered or demos or anything? Or that's the thing. Kingston will announce a wheel, and it's like way out in the future when they
You
actually.
say that because
yes.
of what they did on the S22.
Yeah.
Motion did the same thing with the V14. There was talk about it at the beginning of last year.
That's true.
And how
Yeah.
long did we have to wait for?
And then finally they release a wheel that's almost as good as the Extreme.
Mhm.
But only goes 43 miles an hour.
That's why.
I mean,
it's
y'all
good.
remember it was the S20. And then
Yeah.
before they even,
Yeah.
No way, man. That's the flammable one.
The Eagle.
it was crazy. I mean, I
You're wearing
remember
the
I
shirt.
ordered one and flipped it to
Oh,
a
yeah.
Sherman
Yeah.
S because I was just,
This is Sean's shirt.
Yeah.
oh, really?
Sean,
Cool.
New York.
Yeah, he has his own gear now.
Yep. Boss man.
Nice.
Sean, you won't see the Sean from wearing your shirt.
Doesn't watch your live
I don't think so. Probably not. So anyways, yeah, that's our thoughts. But I mean, there's also the Extreme Bull Griffin, which I don't really know much.
This is like a Lynx.
Yeah.
Another Lynx knockoff.
Extreme Bull is all about making knockoff Sherman products.
Pretty much.
Everything's Libra Kim.
But they do have the wheel I'm waiting for.
Which one is
I hope
that?
I'm gonna be getting
The L?
the Commander, no, the GT Pro,
Yeah, yeah.
4400 watt.
That's
Commander
good. That's
GT Pro
exciting.
Plus.
We're all excited for that.
Yeah.
A range wheel with a lot of power.
Yeah.
Originally, I was told July.
It's gotta be,
You thought you might have it by now, this year.
Yeah.
They are hitting customers already, just not us.
yeah.
Interesting. All right, Mario. Mario, I love you, Dawn. She's back to. Oh, that woke her up.
It's really up there.
Mario, I love you, Dawn. Much love from Santa Rosa, California.
Hey.
Another comment from Redneck on a Wheel. Dawn is just gorgeous. Very lucky men to be sitting by my idol.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Guys, send super chats if you really mean it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you really need it, you'll be sending super
We'll
chats.
take her out for dinner with
Yeah,
super
we'll
chat.
spread the love. Someone has to say it. Redneck on the Wheel. Okay. Leo, regarding the F-22, are 4 shocks going to make a difference, or is it just BS on the F-22? Well, that's what we're talking about. That basically, maybe it will be a stiffer platform. Maybe having the shocks on all 4 corners. Oh, she's back because everybody wants to see something.
No, Chris got her out of bed.
She woke up real quick.
All right. Mario, they have really beautiful trails in Santa Rosa, California. I wouldn't know. I don't know.
I believe you have to say it slowly like this. You know, they have very beautiful trails in Santa Rosa, California.
Do they? Have you ever been to Santa Rosa?
I haven't been, but no, that's where like Chris Clark and those guys ride. So yeah, it's true.
Has Chris always been in California? Because I wasn't sure about that.
He started, I think, further northwest, like maybe even Washington. I could be wrong, but I think he was a Washington State guy like me.
I didn't know that.
I could have made that whole thing up.
No, that's
Yeah, where have you lived?
I'm very dull.
Yeah, I get around.
Redneck on the Wheel says, I'm with Roger. I believe the Blitz is going to be a breakthrough for Bagode. Okay. Well, it's only 36 kilograms, right? So it's
Well,
78 pounds.
yeah,
which
It
is reversing the trend for a lot of those. guys.
very nice to have a light wheel. That's
Yeah.
the race wheel that I made for myself a couple years ago that I have been racing the last 2 years was a Master that I took all the crap off of it. I took all of the electrical
I remember.
limitations
I
off of
remember.
it, and it did pretty damn good.
Trains.
Yeah. Russell Zauner, I thought, oh, that's right, I could do this. I haven't been showing the comments on the screen. I thought round tables were supposed to be round. Well,
It's
best we can do.
oval. That's round.
Best we can do.
It's a trick of the lens.
Stan says, if the panel us being the panel, doesn't mind, could you guys share your favorite manufacturers to date? Okay.
Let's go around.
Marty's just king son.
Ah.
no, I've been the #1 fan of Gatwick, right, which is now known
What's
as
that?
Bagode. I know. But, I know. I just love. Yeah, they've come such a long way, but ultimately, they just spit out these wheels. They put out so much product, and there's hit and misses. But ultimately, you look around. What's everyone riding, really? And mostly, this is Bagode.
Dawn.
And they really.
For you.
Same. Bagode. I have all my wheels are Bagode wheels, and I just think that. Yeah, all my wheels are Bagode wheels. I have the M10-3, M10-4, and CM5, the 2 Masters, an EX30, and the ET Max. Yeah, it's all Bagode wheels because I think that the overall raw power and can handle crashes really well, right?
Or at least you can rebuild them.
Easy to work on.
Yes, they are.
Very easy to work on, like pure raw power. Like, you
That's what
know,
you need.
yes, I
The thing that Bagode did that I like, which is also kind of where the problem Marty's talking about, is you can take the battery packs from your Master, stick them on your ET Max,
Modular.
and plug it in and it works. My Master has a main board from an EX30.
Oh, yeah, you said.
It has the motor from the EX30 before there was ever such thing as a C40 Master. And for them to make a C40 Master, there was no extra work. It's just all their stuff. Just put that there.
Mm-hmm.
The spacing of everything, the thread patterns, everything, it's the same. I mean, the EX30 has the lower packs and it's got these spacers at the top. Get rid of that, put in a different pack.
Well, basically, once they came out with the master, I mean, they kind of followed that blueprint for all their stuff with the wheels.
Yeah, and that being said, all I ride is emotion.
Yeah.
You're an emotional guy.
What's it called? The E20?
Yeah. It's got 2 wheels.
Emotional damage.
Larry, I bet I know your answer, but go ahead.
Well, I kind of compare manufacturers almost like Apple versus PC. And people who work on their own stuff prefer PC, and PC to me is like the GOAT. Leaper-Kim, which would be my choice, is more Apple-like in that you take it out of the box and it just works. Because I don't really work on wheels, so I like that out of the box solution. So mine would be Leaper-Kim, but I do understand people who want to work and modify. Sure. I totally get why they like to be covered. And I own both. So,
by the way, I think we were saying you like the Gold kind of like a favorite, but that's not to say we don't like Leaper-Kim. I mean,
Yeah, that's just your favorite.
Yeah.
We're riding-
the other one sucks.
we're riding Lynxes.
yeah, I'm a Leaper-Kim guy, but I in the sense that I'm also an iPhone and a Mac guy. I think they're similar in the work out of the box. So that's the analogy I would draw.
Aaron, what do you think?
Leaper-Kim. I like quality, I like comfort, I like reliability. They work hard to produce a product once or twice a year, put in all their effort, and they knock it out of the park every time. Durable, like you said, the good wheels.
Adorable.
I've had better luck crashing Leaper-Kim wheels and then coming out unscathed.
What do you mean, like you did today? How's your
Yeah,
head?
funny. Yeah, I tumbled.
Let's expand on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Dawn was crashing on the counter. I mean, she'll crash anywhere.
She will.
Phenomenal.
She's great at crashing.
Stan gave us money. You got it. Oh, no.
Whoa.
Stan's the man. But wasn't that conditional for something for Dawn? Like Dawn
Yeah,
had
you gotta take her out for dinner.
Yeah, we have to spend the money.
Oh, yeah,
on
we gotta- Yeah.
What, do what?
Whatever,
That's how
if
you
people
get
donate
it.
money, we have to spend it somehow.
Oh my gosh.
No, I thought that means she has to take something off every time.
That is.
Marty!
It does not.
Wow, Marty!
Whoa.
Hey.
Marty
what's
works
in here? Is this
blue.
vodka? What is that?
I would have thought it had been me, but no, you went there.
But that'll earn Duff a lot of money, see? The money was
Wow.
I'd rather keep her clothes on.
Wow. Oh.
But anyways, I'm not gonna make her cough. Oh, great. But anyways, today Aaron was riding his your Lynx, and he had a horrific crash. He came off. I mean, you can explain it, but
He can't explain
I
it.
was going.
Nobody can explain
he
that.
just knocked out.
So here's how it goes. He says to me, I don't have Henry to record crashing today, so how about you go in front of me, Roger? Ha 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 ha. And then 10 seconds later, out of the corner of my eye, I could see like a wheel flying through the air. And I'm exaggerating. But anyway, I hear beeping, I hear groaning, and things hitting the ground. I turn around, and wouldn't you know it?
Someone has a video of it, but basically he did a jump and the wheel went one way and he went the other way, and your wheel rolled. I don't know how. I mean,
50 yards,
50 yards down,
Yeah.
and back, and it was fine. I mean,
all the way down to a golf course.
yeah. And I mean,
And no damages.
Yeah,
Just
that's
get right
crazy.
on it and goes.
Want to show everybody your knuckle?
Oh,
well, nothing, no, it's more of his head.
Yeah,
I hit my head.
And then there was this guy wearing
Wear your helmet.
spandex, and he's like, you guys can't have those on this trail. And then Aaron's like, let me show you what we can't have on this trail. Bam!
Did someone say that?
Did someone say that?
No,
Oh,
I made that all
There
up.
was a guy that was on a bike that was like, I want to go that trail, guys. Like as if we were hanging out and stopping them from using it.
Yeah.
Right after I crashed.
That's nice.
So then you hit him.
That's what happened to my knuckle.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, my favorite wheel is the,
Yeah.
my favorite manufacturer is Veteran as well. Although I like all of them, but I would say Veteran.
Wow, that's funny. The two guys that hit their heads.
I know, this one. Well, and Larry as well. Dale is here. Everyone here knows Dale from.
Yay.
Dale was on
I got
my
him.
most recent live stream, number 99. Dale had an accident, I believe yesterday. He said that he fell somehow, like banged both of his knees on
They
something.
say it was an accident, but I think someone cut his brake lines.
Cameron's out of here, back to work. You're going to work on a Sunday? All right. No problem. Redneck on a Wheel says, I believe the F-22 will be solid on suspension if properly set up.
But it's freaking heavy.
I don't even know what it weighs. Is it 100-pound weight?
It's like 10 pounds. I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, if it has four, then these things do weigh something, right? So
Yeah, they
four.
posted what the weight was. Let me see what I can find.
I mean, it could be a great wheel. We just, until we have it.
They just dropped the ball so hard on the S-22, it's hard to see them recover from that. But actually put something out that's reasonable.
But I think
But compared to what's out now,
kilograms.
it's so good.
So that's like 110 pounds?
It's 88 pounds, I think.
yeah, something.
It's more than 2.2 times.
40 kilograms converted to pounds.
There you go.
Thank you.
Aaron wins. Aaron wins.
That's not bad. Not as bad as I thought.
That's the
actually
same as the
good.
links.
Dawn, do you see this?
Yeah.
Melody's here. How's it going?
Melody!
Is Dawn sleeping?
Yes,
She was.
yes.
She was sleeping on the couch and she was sleeping on the counter.
Okay, I don't want to make my
Are
joke.
you
but if
saying
anybody
she's
wants to
sleeping
make
around?
my joke, it's that. Thank you.
You're sleeping around the room. Sleeping on the
Wow.
couch, on the counter, on the chair.
I knew. I
Where
was
did
literally
you
around
think I
helpful. I can keep my mouth shut and jokes get made anyway.
We're falling behind on the responding. We're 11 minutes back.
I'll be right.
Yeah.
Well, we have 40 people in here now, so
Yeah, that's good.
Russell Zauner is like the opposite of that Everyone Hates Chris show. Who's
Yeah.
Who's that?
Who do we hate?
Raymond?
It's like the opposite of that Everyone Hates Chris show. I don't know that show.
Hey, Melody.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah.
Hi, Melody.
Leo says, are the 4 shocks in the F-22 added value or just cost? We don't know. We will find out.
Rocky Peak.
Rocky Peak,
Road
join the road
Club.
suspension club.
Is that Glendon?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. So Melanie says the F-22 looks overbuilt suspension, like 6 wheels on a car. Might be good for fat people.
Maybe you'll be more durable.
Adorable.
That's not nice,
What is
Melody, to
this?
call people fat.
Yeah.
Marty would never do
Jeez.
that. Never. Garrett visited me in Florida. Do California riders ever want to travel to ride with others in interesting places? Just saw Roger in NYNJ once. You were in New York City?
No, but people could still see me there if they want to. It just didn't happen.
Okay, not bad, but okay.
There's not much interesting places to see outside of California, so.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
that's why Duff's here.
Maybe
This
they
is-
saw my San Francisco video where I was pretending to be in New York.
Dawn can vouch that it was fun in Florida. Good fun.
Yeah,
Fun.
Florida. Saw 78 gators.
Went to Miami, rode Miami, downtown Miami.
You know, I went to the zoo and I saw bears and monkeys, gators.
Oh, my.
We'll talk about riding places.
Riding.
Yeah, you don't ride at the zoo.
I mean, it would be interesting to see Roger riding in New York City. That would be kind of crazy. Stan, thank you for the super sticker.
Thank you, Stan.
We'll spend it on Dawn somehow.
Okay, Don.
There was no conditions for that. It's unconditional. Fresh Bones, what's up? What's up?
Eli.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
you
rode with him today, yeah.
Yeah.
Eli.
Which one's Eli?
I'll say from
Oh, yeah, I gave you the sticker.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the sticker. Yeah, that's cool. What's up, man?
everybody's jumping on my
He told me
stuff
your name
before I
first,
could say
right?
it. I wanted to say the black guy.
He told me the first one.
I am not jumping on your stuff.
Hey, can I address something Garrett
Yeah.
said?
Okay.
I think that the interesting thing about California versus other places is there are so many different kinds of riding in California.
There it is.
You have beaches, mountains, deserts, if you want. We have snow or no snow.
Mhm.
So when it comes to traveling for riding, it's a difficult question because we have so many varieties of places to ride here. That said, if I go to a different destination, I would absolutely love to meet up and ride with other people because part of it is a friendly sport.
Yeah.
Well,
it's true. The diversity is I don't know anywhere that has this kind of riding diversity, but also the weather diversity. Like, it blew my mind when I got here. when I got to the airport, it was 70 degrees, but then I don't know how far in like the desert area is, it was almost 100. You know, so like in the span of, what is it, 20 miles, 30 miles?
40 miles.
Yeah, I mean, you can have that kind of temperature change, it's insane.
I think the day before yesterday, a guy on a motorcycle died in Death Valley.
Just from the heat.
Yeah.
Well, it's aptly named, isn't it? It's not called Life
The
Valley.
dude should have figured it out before he went, and he was a young, like,
Let's see this
Yeah.
Dude, it's right there on the sign. I mean,
Really happened?
no, this is for real, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
geez, read the signs.
And then Aaron punched somebody.
Go to Cheeseburger Valley and get a cheeseburger.
Has anyone ever taken a wheel to like the salt flats, the Bonneville Salt Flats?
No.
I drove my Prius there.
I would say
I
someone.
got up to 100 miles an hour in my Prius. But
Why
it's a mess
do you think
because
someone
then the salt
did?
like coats the wheel and it's terrible.
Who's the guy that went to the Salton Sea?
I went to the Salton
It
Sea.
seems like it'd be painful to
Yeah.
fall off when you're on
Thing.
a top speed road.
Yeah,
It was
but
like really windy too, right?
Yeah, it was horrible, and the semi-trucks, like, brushing your shoulder as they passed, because there's only 2 lanes, there's no
Oh,
shoulder,
man.
and they don't have room to go around you, and there's semi-trucks.
That's
So many
Oh my
semi-trucks.
God.
Okay.
That sounds awful.
Yeah,
I think at a certain point you got it's called trucks because they're really big.
they were definitely.
Like a semi truck.
Okay, literally.
You post the link for all this New York chat?
Not in the New York
In the
chat.
New York chat. There's a lot of people.
All
on
the
there.
chats, all the chats.
Okay.
Yeah, do it in a couple of the chats.
So George says he's a big
Some of our
big
favorite people
fan
on
as
the
well.
live stream are from New York.
George's massive big wheel, which I've seen. Redneck on a wheel. Huge question. Will every future wheel have tracking with heart emoji?
Yeah, I don't know what they included
What does that mean?
GPS data in the Blitz or the Griffin, one of those wheels. It's got,
As a GPS module?
yeah,
Really?
yes.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it will do, as part of the logging, it'll have the GPS logging in the wheel. I don't know if that means it'll communicate anywhere else with that, but
GPS chipset is so inexpensive. and
Yes.
Small now that
$2.
Just
they're in all our phones and everything.
Oh, they could just put an air tag or a tile or something
That
in
means
there.
the Chinese can track us, right? So that's not good.
Oh,
Um,
so we don't use
Eli is a good fanboy as well. Seems like there's a lot of good fanboys around here. Russell, what did you say? Anyone find sand tires that fit a wheel yet? What does that mean? I don't know. what it
give me the
says.
paddle tire.
Oh, God.
That's wild.
Is it wild though?
Let's do what Roger does and ride on the sand with a street
Yeah,
tire.
well, I think when you guys are riding down the hill of rocks, that
Yeah.
doesn't seem like a good idea.
No.
I took the Z10
Wheel.
on sand.
Well, because it's a 4-inch tire.
Yeah. Wide.
Like I was able to ride on the wet sand on the Z10. It was fun.
That's cool.
Dale says that the Go makes fast wheels, but Lieber Kim makes premium wheels. And Dale has had a Lynx for a while and he loves it. And
Hey, Pagoda's really been up in their, you gotta admit, they've been up in their game.
Leaper Kim makes fast wheels too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they are now. And
Sherman
even
was-
the Sherman S, while everybody was talking down on it because it being 100 volt, still had the same top speed as all the other 134 volts at the time.
True.
It didn't have quite as much acceleration, but I've seen a lot of people win races with the Sherman S.
Yeah, you can also kill the speed limiting, which is really cool. You know, you can kill the battery limiting and the speed
Yeah.
limiting.
Mhm.
It's a menu selection, which is really nice.
Remember Don and Larry Sherman S. How many beepers are on that thing?
Is that turkey?
I thought she was doing Daffy Duck. Oh, huh.
Scamster, Lieber Kim are the only company that has their pathway plan.
Improper grammar, next message.
Oh my God.
I don't know what that means. How do you know what their pathway is, Scamster? I don't know. Oh, Scamster is the one that was pissed at me about charging wheels to 100%, Marty.
Oh.
I charge all my wheels to 100%. That's how they balance.
Oh,
My battery
tell
health is
Scamster
great.
Scamster,
My battery health is great on my
Scamster was very
wheels.
angry at me for
Everyone-
charging wheels to 100%.
Everyone here charges to 100%.
Yeah, don't charge them to 100% and let them sit for
I
6
do,
months.
absolutely.
That's bad.
Mostly
You're
beer.
gonna ride it immediately.
But if I'm gonna put something away for a while,
Yeah, you don't do
I'll
it
put
then.
it at 80 to 88%.
Okay.
So that's how it
Well, his
balances.
point was it's not good for battery longevity if you're doing that and letting it just stay there.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
charge it to
Yeah.
100% and then put it in the closet knowing you're gonna leave it there
Yeah,
for
that's
a
not
year,
good.
that's a bad idea.
But you do need
Because
to
we know you.
often
you
get it up to 100% so it balances the batteries. That's
Just saying,
good for battery health.
You
Yeah.
gotta rotate out. These have a shelf life.
I was surprised to hear him say that. He actually
Well-
proactively charges them to 80%.
If I'm gonna put it away and not ride it for a while.
Have you ever done that though?
Yeah, so I have like my different packs for racing and riding, and then I will ride this pack down to 80%, take it off my wheel, put my standard packs back on, and use it for the rest of the season. So,
Your charger doesn't have the ability to discharge, does it?
not the one that you bought from me, no.
Because I have a charger I used to use that could discharge as well. Melody says, I'm moving back towards Lieberton, because last time I was here, she was riding a Master. The go wheel I've had to inspect everything, and things are always loose or something doesn't work.
Well, again, that's
Goes
like
back
just
to the
do it yourself.
PC, yeah.
I mean, if you want to open a wheel up, the goats are great.
And also modifications. There's so many modifications that can be done to a pagoda wheel that can't be done. to a
Right,
pickup.
right. But
And
if you're,
suspension options are almost limitless.
Henry, Larry, and Aaron, you guys are his hero.
That's two people and hero is singular. I'm confused again. Next message.
it's because I used to own a Hero. That was very, very clever,
I
Henry.
rode that hero.
I did
In
too.
Griffith
Who are you
Park.
riding?
I wrote it.
There goes my hero.
I love that song. Dale can walk again after his accident. Oh, so Redneck on the Wheel gave us a super sticker. Remember, that's $20, Don.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's 1999 if you want to be specific.
True. Minus Google's cut.
Fees.
Dale says, somehow, when my mate crashed into me, his wheel ended up between my feet. He went to get my wheel off the road and was like, hang on, that's my wheel. That's I don't know, I think you're drunk.
That does sound like what happens when your buddy catches
Australia.
his girlfriend. Yeah, we just crashed into each other.
Went down under in between his legs.
Oh.
Okay, that confusing comment about that Russell made, okay, he deleted it because 5 people were asking about Dawn right then, and maybe that. Where was Riding Tarzan and Cooler Joe? They come out for the tour, right? Tarzan comes out for the tour, doesn't he?
He didn't last year,
Oh, he
but
didn't?
Yeah.
he's done a couple previous ones.
He's got family down here in SoCal, so he comes down on a semi.
Hey, that's my buddy.
He still rides it.
That's Sean.
I think it's an MSX with bolts holding it together.
Hi, Sean.
So he rides,
He's a really good rider.
and he's still in Pennsylvania, or where? Okay.
That's where he lives.
Lancaster.
From my home, he's 10 minutes from my house.
Oh, wow. Garrett, rarely rains there either, perhaps why so pro the goat, saying that, I guess insinuating that, the goat wheels aren't necessarily that.
No, but you look
Better
at,
now.
you look all the wheels they've been producing this last year, and
Yeah, good.
I don't think you'd have problems riding them in rain.
Well, I'd like to say I opened up my ET Max and it had a beautiful weatherproofing seal that was all twisted and crumbled all over, all the way around it.
It was.
Yeah, definitely not waterproof.
Yeah. No, Eli, I didn't forget you, man.
But I still love
I
it,
just
except for it doesn't charge at the moment. But I love it.
Is yours charged yet, fixed, your ET Max?
No.
No.
You didn't put it back together, so we don't know.
Well, yeah.
No.
But
No, yeah.
well, now
No,
no,
You don't.
No,
right now I have the battery packs on the left
So that
side
got
are good.
popularized by
The
Dell.
ones on the right side, the front one is 77 and then 83, 84, 84.
So diagonally, front to left, back to right, boom, bop, bop, put it on, balance it out, you'll be good.
Yeah, people that aren't aware, Dawn has an issue with unbalanced packs on her ET Max, so she's trying to get fixed.
We think it's user error.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going back to sleep.
Oh, God.
So Roger, can you beat this? Melody said she was riding Central Valley and it's 118.
Oh, wow.
That's
No,
What are you doing all the way out
115
there?
when I was riding, but
Yeah, what was happening in Central Valley? Why were you there?
Why wasn't she on our last Sunday month ride?
What?
Melody.
Yeah. Melody, where
Thought
was
she
she?
was supposed to come.
well, maybe she'll
Melody, where were you?
tell us. Redneck on the Wheel agrees. That's easy riding around for sure in California. I would not disagree with that. 115 in Sacramento. My UC journey, that is
Euro.
Yeah, up is SF.
Oh, it's Europe.
Oh,
Who's it?
Euro?
Europe.
Is it?
Yeah, a medical guy that will tell you how to heal if things happen and do first aid for you, and he'll insist, even if you say no.
Duff, who's cooking for you while you're in California? Nobody.
the restaurants are.
The restaurants are cooking.
Oh, and anybody goes to Sacramento and wants to go on a ride, if Euro says he'll take you, let him take you. It's a cool city.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not right now, it's 115 degrees.
Well, there's like a lot of like, I don't know, you ride around there and you can feel the history of the city a lot more than you can in other places. I liked it,
No, I've never been to Sacramento.
especially with all the train history over there. Trains, old trains.
Melody wouldn't want tracking on your EUC. The U.S. government might ban EUCs just like
Exactly.
the Romans. We go to China, might track it.
Is it about the band DGI?
Yeah, I better sell mine before.
You think that's gonna be?
They're not going to disable anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard them talking about it. Yeah, that would kind of suck. But Leo says native GPSs on EUCs can be a good thing. EUC robbery, not theft, is becoming a thing in Brazil. But that's Brazil. But then again, Brazil is not the safest place in the world. Well, thank you.
Yeah, if you go to Brazil, you're supposed to bring an extra wallet so that when they say they want your wallet,
I've heard about that.
give them the extra
The
one.
theft wallet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mads, where's Marty's butler?
Aaron, right here.
What do you want?
That guy?
What would you like,
Do you have a
Marty?
butler?
No, I don't know.
Marty looks like he should have a butler. I mean, we at lunch we commented that Marty looks like he's Canadian and he should have a butler. So
Yeah, thanks.
It looks like he rides dirt bikes.
he does.
Uh,
Shinobi. Shinobi, I recognize that name too, but I don't.
yeah, I played that video game when I was young.
Revenge of.
I played Shinobi.
Revenge of shit.
Okay, here's Scamster about
Here we
his
go. Here we go.
I charge my wheels 100% when I'm about to ride. I never leave my wheels fully charged like Duff and Marty does, and storing their wheels, even though Duff knows it's a bad idea to do so.
Agreed. But, I mean, you don't keep a wheel long enough to even see the
Supplemental
effects.
information. Scamster is probably a drone person that has been using lots of lithium polymer batteries, and that is true information for lithium polymer. But one of the benefits of lithium ion batteries is you can fully charge them, and the degradation is much less than it would be compared to lithium polymer. So we know what you're talking about. We don't care that much.
And I just want to throw this out here. My Otis wheel right now is M103, the original one.
Yeah, he put like 7 different batteries in it.
No.
So it doesn't matter. You kill the battery. He puts a new battery in every 2
It's
weeks.
got the original battery.
And they burn.
And that wheel now is 6 years old. And there have definitely been periods where it's always sort of 100%. And there have been periods where I've not ridden it for months. And the last time I did do a long ride, probably a year ago or so, it seemed the battery still seemed good. I mean,
Well, the interesting thing to me, because Scamster, he addressed this in my one video, and I said, I was just sharing what I do. I'm not saying that you need to do that or anyone else needs to do that, and you're probably right. But just don't do that.
But I generally don't fully charge my wheel until
Do what I
right
want
before
with
I'm
my
on the ride
wheels.
also.
I understand, it's fine.
you're not helping.
I know, but I'm just saying it is true because I know that there is a small difference that goes on from it.
Russell asked about sand tires because we have the Oregon Dunes National Recreational Area as well as Sand Lake.
That sounds interesting.
So what you need to do, Russell, is get yourself the proper size paddle tire and then trim off as much of the paddle as you need to in order to get it fitting inside of the wheel well of the wheel.
I don't know how much he's going to be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
You guys know Sensei from New York City,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, of course.
Charles.
Hey,
It's a vegan.
What's up, Sensei?
Hey, Sensei.
Melody says,
Have we all been guests on Sensei Vegan's podcast?
I have not.
I have not.
I have not.
Oh,
4th of July, I was heading to Monterey Bay for a mini vacation. It was like riding through a blast furnace. It sounds like
Monterey Bay is usually so gorgeous.
Yeah,
The temperature's
sounds good.
perfect.
Except for the furnace part.
Well, no, she was on the way there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what you can go for the last Sunday of Luck, right? Vegas.
Redneck on a Wheel is in Sacramento, okay. Okay, we are explaining the fake wallet thing. I carry an extra wallet and an old phone because of bank apps. I never take it on the street unless I'm in my car.
Leo, I heard that Sao Paulo is the really difficult place in Brazil. Sao Paulo. Is that true?
That's crazy that it's that prevalent that you need to do that.
But
Because I have a friend in
but when-
Brasilia who
when
says
they,
it's pretty safe.
When,
Give me your real wallet.
when the, yeah, when the fellow
Empty your
Brazilians know that,
pockets.
hey, you're giving me the fake wallet.
You would think so. Yeah.
Wait, this is an iPhone 7. Nobody carries a phone this old. I go to Sinaloa, Mexico, and I bring a duffel bag full of heads, just in case the drug cartel needs some severed heads. They were famous for that for a while. They put heads in duffel bags to send messages.
Well, that's why you go to Costco's. You can get a duffel bag of
It's
12.
gonna be definitely a memorable live stream.
Yeah.
It's okay. I could just roll right through it. Dale says it was funny. Yeah, this was funny. Those of you that just saw the clips of my wipeout, it was funny how Roger went going after Aaron after Dust Crash. But you do realize that he was joking, right? Because the way that you cut it, Roger's video, it wasn't apparent that Roger was just being Roger.
Stop it, Aaron.
Damn it, Aaron.
I'm done for games.
So he had all kinds of comments like, "Why are you such an asshole?" Blah, 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 Aaron.
It was an accident.
He sounded so sad.
Yeah. It was an accident. It was kind of funny. But then I posted the copy that you sent, and that makes it clear that Roger is being silly. Melanie says, "How is the Sherman L. Marty suspension?" Well, we don't know yet. Do we know the weight of the spring on that one? Or we don't know?
I'm gonna guess based on every spring I've gotten from China so far, they always ship the smallest one.
62?
So they're probably gonna have the 62.
It used to be
But,
58.
yeah,
Sure, but that's
As soon as
Yeah,
I,
mine Lynx is 58.
as soon as I
Yeah,
leave
I
this
think
live
Lynx still had
stream,
it.
I'm gonna go home and open the box and
Yeah.
check it out. So,
The lowest spring Rebels says the lowest they will have is a 62-pound progressive spring and not linear. What?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I don't-
it's not a linear spring in the Sherman L.
We don't want linear springs
Right.
anymore.
It's- it's progressive.
Right. Yeah, they're all progressive, right. I have linear springs in my Sherman S and in my pile.
Yeah, and they are doing swaps on them now.
Yeah, no, I did hear you do that. Yeah. Mono Auto, you guys see these EUC bindings, what, like snowboarding bindings? The ones with the spring for the front, oh, yeah. Have you seen that? They're pads. They're pads that it's
yeah.
a spring mechanism.
Yeah,
the
that's from-
dial.
Tony in, well, he's pushing them in England or somewhere.
Okay. Does that sound good to you, be pushing against a spring? I don't know.
Wait, maybe we're thinking of different things. He's got something with these dials that sort of change the
That's power
rigidity of
knobs.
the-
That's power knobs.
No, not power
Oh,
knobs.
something else.
Yeah, this is the weird ones from Tony. Let me find it.
Yeah. And maybe I don't know what he's talking about, but I have seen a pad setup where it's, instead of just having a solid pad, it's a spring that the pad is attached to. I don't know if that would be good. Seemed like a gimmick. Okay, Leo says Sao Paulo is bad, Rio de Janeiro is worse.
Oh, wow.
Wow, and I'm from Rio. By the way, I carry an iPhone 4 in working condition.
nice.
iPhone 4.
15 years ago.
in working conditions.
What kind of shit you trying to pull on me, boy? Give me your real phone.
So he lives in Sao Paulo.
Yeah, that's how they do it with a Portuguese accent.
That's exactly Portuguese.
Yes.
Russell angle grinder works for cutting the paddle tire. Who hasn't carved a tire? So
I probably just use a file.
Who hasn't carved a tire so the tire would, in turn would carve better? I've never carved a tire. I've seen people do it.
I've done it so it doesn't hit the shell, but
Yeah.
never for.
Not to change the geometry of the
No.
sidewalk or the.
I do that by riding it.
Spacer mod.
I'm a spacer modder, the
Stan
original.
asks, when's the next Marty EUC tour? Well, it's never,
Yeah, never again.
because there is no such thing.
That's
as Marty
only a Marty
EUC tour.
across the table.
Are there any discount codes for hotels? I don't know if Roger knows.
I haven't set up anything like that, so you want to come out here and enjoy the company of the SoCal people, you can sleep on the sidewalk like the SoCal natives. Pretty darn cheap.
Did you hook up discount codes?
Right.
No, okay, so Marty never did that either, so the answer
You can
is.
sleep out with the bees.
Yeah.
We should pay. I guess there's not enough people for hotels to really.
Yeah, we don't know anything about discounts.
Russell, I just have trouble trying to match sizes and I don't like buying parts that I don't know for sure if they will mount because I've already got enough parts that don't work laying around. Okay, he's talking about the tire thing again. Talking about his wife. Stuart says, congratulations on 100th stream. Thank you, Stuart. Stuart is a channel member, which you can tell by the little emoji or emoticon next to his name. Thank you. Oh my God, someone else donated a super chat.
$14.99.
Oh my God.
Scamster.
Okay, so I was talking about the VCF power pads
Okay.
Yeah.
from Tony Gulick.
He feels bad.
Yeah.
Melody, there won't be 58-pound any more wheels. Said they have 62-pound linear springs. You have to swap yourself. Okay. Okay, so Mono says Sherman L has a 62, 66, and 70, according to e-wheels.
Okay.
Stan, have UCs improved enough to discontinue Overheat Hill? Duh, yeah. When's the last time
Yeah.
you Overheat Hill?
That's why I
That's
haven't done
classic.
it in a couple of years.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Yeah, they all.
Now when we go to Overheat Hill, we start at the bottom and we race to the top.
Yeah. So
Do you guys ever go there?
Yeah, it's actually a cool spot.
Not too often though. So.
I've never been there.
Oh, see, now you're gonna miss it.
No.
I've never been to Overheat Hill.
So after your 90-mile ride tomorrow,
Well, you said you're coming out in December. Maybe we'll do
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, Scamster, oh wait, it's Australian. Are you Australian, Scamster? It's all goody, guys. My only concern is for the life of the wheel once you move it on to the next one.
we appreciate that, yeah.
Well, I appreciate the super chat.
But is Australian $15 like worth $2 American?
I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure that's converted to our.
No, I don't know.
Oh, that says
15
A in front of it
Australian
in
dollars to
Australia.
US dollars.
It's like 30
It's
cents.
$10.16.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very nice, Scamster.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. BCEUC, who's this again? This is Glendon?
Glendon.
Glendon.
Yeah.
Those string pads look pretty cool, but I want to see how well they hold up the falls. There's a lot of drag points. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like a gimmick to me.
Everybody wants an easier way to ride the wheel, but you just got to get better. It's skill.
There is no.
I make excuses all the time. Roger's like, watch me with a street tire.
There's no magic.
You make it like I'm such an asshole all the time, Aaron.
The shoe fits.
Oh, and I was expressing the Sherman L in 58 pound springs. Okay.
Okay. On alley. Well,
Yeah.
maybe Jason didn't want to carry them at E-Wheels because it would be unpopular.
But you order it from AliExpress, it shows up at your door 4 months later, you open the package, it's made of plastic, and you wonder, is this legitimate?
Dale would like to know Roger's discount code for the Hilton.
I don't know,
Send that to
the girl on the corner has
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's her name.
Mhm.
Babbitt the Wabbit, it's one of my favorite names of anybody on my channel. Another channel member. Not that anyone would care, but I crossed the stream with the EC forum. Yes, I guess you posted that there, Roger. You posted to the EC forum on Facebook.
No,
The stream.
I only posted it to Telegram.
Oh, okay. Someone found it. Where the hell is Dawn? Dawn, can you identify yourself there? Dawn. Dawn is a very colorful person behind us.
Dawn is the one with the colorful jacket.
You're behind the stream, so at that point, she might have been sleeping in the.
True.
On the counter, yeah.
Oh, see, Dawn, Babbitt the Wabbit loves you too. How many people said they love you now? Too many.
Too many.
No wonder she has self-esteem issues.
Center is, oh, I'm almost caught up. Nice. Russell Zauner, Larkin Pope, Euphoria. Have a great day, guys. Larry, can you translate that?
Great day, guys.
Larkin Pope, Euphoria. Sorry, I am caught up in chat, so I don't know how long you want to go. It's up to you guys. You can go longer.
Of course, I want to get out of here because
He wants
as
to
soon as I leave here, I can play with the L.
Oh, he's so excited.
Dawn wants to sleep. Marty wants to unbox the L.
I can go all night.
Yeah, it'll just.
Yeah, we can at least just let the street running. Just
Yeah.
You know, I think it'd be really cool
What?
is if everybody did like 30 seconds on how they got into riding. Because when I watch these live streams, I never find out who the people are that are doing them. So Duff, how did you get into EUCs?
We'll finish with the people that the audience cares about, and we'll start with Aaron.
Okay. So, hey, look up from your phone. Yes,
I'm listening.
hello. How did you get into riding?
How did I get into riding?
I actually want to know too.
Yeah. that was-
Ooh, one of those late nights.
It was many years ago, right?
Yeah, many years ago.
This is
when
the
I was a
riveting
wee
topic I
lad.
thought it would be.
Okay, so it starts off with I wanted to do traveling, potentially or most likely in a van or some other vehicle, and I was looking for a way to get around so I wouldn't have to spend so much money on gas.
How long ago?
Just a couple of years ago.
Oh, right.
And I started, so I had seen these boosted boards, they were called. They were really popular, 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah,
Thought they were really neat. I'm like, it's a small PEV. It's and it can carry your body at 25, 30 miles an hour. I
You
was
see
like,
this, like the Casey Neistat videos? Like him riding when
that's
you-
exactly why. It's him.
Mhm.
It was watching Casey Neistat, and I was like, I gotta get one of those. Then you look it up, and if you want one that has more than 10 miles range, it's over $1,500 for a skateboard.
Oh my God.
And I just couldn't do it.
Mhm.
So I let that pass. I went years without it, and I still had like a bit of an idea for it. And then 2 years ago, I saw someone in my city riding an electric skateboard, and they were flying. I
What
was
time
like,
did you want to go home, Marty?
yeah.
Yeah, 30
The story
seconds
is
each,
not-
right?
The
Little
story's
30
not
seconds.
that long.
No, that's-
Okay, it was
Okay.
unrelated.
It's good.
If we just base off on who's talking the most in this live stream, you could let me have my turn. So I saw the e-skate. I thought it was really cool. I had to have one. I decided to go e-skate, tried it, liked it. And then in my town, there was a couple of guys riding electric unicycles. And I joined up with them, just to ride around the city. And you hang out with people in the superior PEV.
Mhm.
You feel obligated to upgrade. So I had to.
Oh, wow.
So I think it was like a month and a half after I got the skateboard. I was like, I got a V11 for $900,
Oh my God.
which 2 years ago was a fantastic price.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That got me in it.
Yeah.
And then
Look where you are now.
too much fun. Couldn't help myself.
Doing crazy shit.
Soon I'll look like Marty, 18 wheels. I drive 18 wheelers and he owns 18 wheels.
Well, answer your own question, Larry.
Oh, okay. So in 2000, they released the original Segway, which was a huge thing. And I was a first adopter of the
Do you
original
remember what they
Segway.
originally called it?
The It.
Yeah.
It was the It.
You actually had one of the
I had
originals
two
called
of
the It, because those things were obviously very expensive.
Very expensive, and I upgraded from the version 1 to the version 2. And I moved to an area where it wasn't going to be feasible, very hilly area.
Wow.
So I then got a Segway Mini Pro and was coaxed into getting an electric unicycle by a guy named Scott Henley, who said, if you really want a PEV, get an electric unicycle. And I told everybody here the story, but I went online and met Marty, who encouraged me to get a V5F to start, to learn.
Oh, V5F is your first
Yeah.
one? I didn't know that.
Yep. And it went from V5F to V10 and then Nikola. And then, 12 wheels later, 14, 15 wheels later, here I am with the Lynx and the Patton and the A2, the M10-4 and the Z10.
Wow.
That's my story. I love them. They're great. And it's fun.
I don't know Roger's story at all, how I got into it.
We don't need to hear it.
Pretty simple. I was just looking for stupid things to do, so I bought one of those like skateboards with 2 wheels, the snake boards, and me and a couple friends learned it in like 2 minutes. We're like, okay, crap, we threw that in the corner. Then I bought a manual unicycle,
You
and
did.
that took like a week for us all to learn.
Can you still ride them?
Yeah, I can
was
grab it
riding
right
the other
now.
day.
Yeah, I was riding
Yeah,
around here
it's-
the other day.
30 feet away from here.
And
So how long ago was this that you got started doing this?
2014.
Holy moly.
Honestly, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then got good on the unicycle, and I remembered seeing something pop up on eBay when I was shopping for that, and it was an electric unicycle. So I bought that, and I didn't have to learn to ride it. You just like get on it, and it's so much easier than a manual unicycle. And it turned out it was good. Like it would go 12 miles an hour, and it would beep and tilt back. But
Was it a 9-bot, one of those early 9-bots or no?
it was a fake. Yeah, it was like a $200 knockoff. Whatever. But yeah, I'd go to the bank and do deposits, and I'd go buy things, and it was just nicer than walking faster, and it wasn't offensive. So
Well, what year do you think that was? That was 2014, you think?
yeah, I
You
bought it in
that?
2014.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like more fun than walking,
Yeah,
you know?
but I didn't do any. So I didn't crash on an electric unicycle for like 3 or 4 years. So I bought.
He was not the Roger we know.
Yeah, I was just like
I saw it in his bicycle
sidewalks
helmet.
and whatever, and yeah, I don't think I really wore a helmet or anything. But when I got the ACM so I started riding. No, I did. I got an ACM. I can't remember if I got the V3, M Super V3 or the ACM first. But I got the ACM used.
We're going to be here all day.
Yeah, but anyway, I bought a bunch of wheels. But my first crash was the day I got a new jacket, and I was.
A motorcycle type? Okay, crash jacket or just a regular jacket?
It was a puffy winter jacket.
Oh.
And I hit a rock while looking at my phone, and I crashed. And I tore my jacket.
No helmet?
What about a heartwarming
No
story?
helmet.
No helmet.
Do you still have that original wheel by chance?
I know who has it. I sold it to my car wash guy.
How do the batteries and
I'll
does he charge you 100%?
have to have a talk with him. I coached him up good. I bet
10
it's
years
worth
old.
Right.
Might be good to know.
it. But,
Time to trade it in like a dog.
That still exists.
and I didn't really know that this was an actual thing until I found Marty's videos.
Okay. So you've been in it for almost 10 years then?
Yeah, but
Close to that?
what do you consider in it? So I've been riding one
I've
around.
been riding
More than 5 years.
Dawn, you waking up and tell us?
Tell us what.
Oh my God.
Live stream, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm awake.
Everybody knows Don's
How you
story.
got into EC?
No, actually, people don't. I'll tell the real version.
Yes.
You lied
Okay,
to
so
us
this is going to be the long
There's
story.
multiple versions.
I saw this advertisement on Facebook of a one wheel, and I'm like, I want that. So I started looking into it, and then in the background, I saw a person on a CUC, and I'm
Like a
like,
timer.
that's what I want.
Under 10 minutes?
Yes, but I'll tell you the other version.
Okay.
So the other version is before EUC, what was I doing? I was racing, I was doing endurance races with my horse and with Sarah. And he is now retired and I don't ride him anymore, but I wanted a way to still exercise him. And in a manner
That's what
where
Marty's
I'm
wife
not
said.
riding him. So therefore, I was looking for some kind of device that I could ride while leading him around. So how many people have seen my videos where I'm leading my horse while on an EC? And that was my ultimate goal. That was but
Not any of this.
well, no.
Yeah.
So, but what happened was I got the EUC, and then I had to my first one with the RS19 HT, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I have to learn how to ride this. And then I was like, to be able to lead my horse at speed while riding the EUC, I had to get good at riding. So then it became this whole thing about getting good at riding. And then everyone knows that I don't like to do dirt. But with leading the horse, I have to be on dirt paths. So therefore, all of a sudden, I have to be good on dirt. And that is why I went into all of this to get good on dirt and good on the EUC, just to be able to be good enough to be leading my horse at speed on an EUC so that I don't have to ride on his back because his back hurts now because he's retired and old.
Do you still not like dirt? Because you said it like that's the truth currently.
What?
Yeah, you said
don't
everybody
like
knows
dirt.
that you like dirt.
I don't like don't know. It's
You know what? She did that story about 3 times as fast as yours, Roger.
But Dawn, so that was less than 3 years ago.
yeah, I've only been writing 2.5 years.
Yeah, she said RS-19, so.
What was the time frame between you learning to do it to lead your horse versus doing it socially with Marty and finding the group?
I don't know. We have to look back on when was the first videos of me.
Couple
leading-
months. I came across you on Facebook.
Wasn't it the
Probably.
S22 launch is when I first met you at Fullerton?
It's 22.
I think I encouraged you.
Oh, like
to
a
go to
demo
that.
day or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go to
Yes.
that.
Yes.
That's where we.
So one little part of your
maybe.
story that you left out is I was a moderator of Los Angeles EUC group.
I remember that.
And Dawn reached out to me as the moderator and said, I don't have a wheel yet.
No?
I don't know if I can do this. What do you think? So Dawn and I had this conversation about riding electric unicycles. I helped her pick her wheel and directed her to Marty, right? But I was Dawn's entry level drug.
I did.
To-
Everyone, thank
Yeah,
Larry.
well, I was the moderator of the
Thank you,
group
Larry.
and she
Yeah, yeah.
emailed me. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then Marty was the first UC person that I met, right?
Yeah, I took you on a ride.
Yeah, took me
Yeah.
on my first group ride at GMR with a group of
Group ride, 2 people.
Oh, G-Mar was the first one.
Yeah. Maybe half of their. So, yeah.
Your turn, Marty.
So July this year, actually, right about now is my 8-year anniversary.
Happy anniversary,
That's
Dawn.
mine.
Let's make it today. Cheers.
You're a few months before me.
I'm before you.
100 live streams.
So 8 years of riding, and I remember distinctly. I don't remember the exact content of the video, but it was a YouTube video, and there was and it was outside. I think it had to do with architecture and stuff, but there was a college campus environment, I think, and there was some guy in the background, like a student or something, just not part of the video, just went by. What the hell was that? And I remember before that, I used to watch Casey Neistat also.
Oh, nice.
I really wanted to get the
The boost.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is 8 years ago.
Yeah.
But I couldn't buy it. You couldn't buy it. They're
Yeah,
totally
that's
out of
true.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hard to get.
And then the company went under or something.
Yeah. Yep.
I,
Yeah, they introduced the scooter and then they went under.
Mhm.
I got a skateboard too to
Nice.
practice, and I almost broke my wrist getting on a skateboard. It went like that.
Yeah.
Went back like this, you know, and
Oh, an unpowered skateboard.
yeah.
Okay.
This is
That's even worse.
but right around that time frame, I saw that UC in the
Yeah.
background, and I checked it out, and I got Dion was a guy up in San Francisco area that used to make these videos of just
Yeah. I told you, I used to watch him. It was just him shooting the back of his wheel, basically,
back
the
then.
entire
I
time.
used to shoot videos like that too, echoing. But I just love watching him just go little dirt trails and stuff, and just could imagine doing that. And it's just like
I remember.
so. I bought my first couple wheels from him. He was like a dealer at that time. There weren't many.
Yeah.
E-Wheels was not selling like.
Mhm.
Well, E-Wheels did sell. I think only Kingston at that time. It was very hard to get. There weren't really formal dealers much at that time.
Mhm.
That's how I got into it, and just
That's
And
when
that
all
was
the dealers had pagers.
yeah,
So September of 2016.
Yeah.
July.
July.
Yeah, Marty was in his
Wow.
50s when he started
So I'm
riding.
running. I don't know when I was. I couldn't get the dates.
I,
Unless you can tell me.
I know you were a few months.
Because you said you saw the mini.
Yeah, I saw
Cindy.
Cindy. Thank you.
Mhm.
I saw somehow because I must have been watching all these kind of videos, right? And I saw for some reason her video popped up in my feed where she's unboxing, you know, how enthusiastic she was,
Very
right?
enthusiastic.
Unboxing this, what was the
It's mini bro.
for, right? And then something about Duff, you know, and I said, oh, I gotta see what this Duff guy is, who's gonna learn how to ride this thing. So I watched Duff learn, and I watched Duff learn to ride EUCs before I actually got my
Wow.
first one.
But we've always been very close with our timeline for doing stuff.
I bought a Mini also.
Yeah, I
Ordered
too.
around the-
I had his and her minis, and basically, I bought them, and it's super easy to learn. I'm like, oh, this is super easy, and look at this cool thing, these EUCs I see. I mean, it has to be just as easy.
By the way, did you know about EUCs with the Mini Pro, or was
No.
that your first?
No, I don't. I think I might have run across some videos on YouTube of Dion,
Yeah.
and Speedy Feet.
So you didn't know about them before you got the Mini, you knew they existed?
No, I think I started looking at them after I got the Mini, actually.
Okay.
But then I bought a 9x1 off of eBay, and my thought was Cindy was actually better at the Mini Pro than I was. I'm like, okay, well, I'll let Cindy ride that. And she tried it for like 15 minutes and crashed, and then she's like, I'm gonna ride this thing. So I didn't want to waste $600, so I learned how to ride it. Taught myself, crashed all the time, and it was just everything was self-taught. Well, you were self-taught too. I mean, everyone's self-taught back then. But yeah, so that was 8 years ago. I've just been going ever since. I told the story a lot myself, so it's kind of boring. So.
I gave
There's
my
always
Mini to
new,
George
always
back.
new riders, new viewers, there's 40 grand now.
Yeah, no, well, yeah.
We got a lot of comments to.
I see. Road travel, he's been on the screen before. Do you think Pagoda is no longer an innovation leader?
What?
No, of course they are.
Leader Kim had
They're good.
with magnesium alloy, better firmware, hoping to see magnesium alloy master before or blitz. Oh, blitz torque is low.
Well, generally speaking, they're the first to do the highest voltage.
True.
And
Yeah,
they're always
that.
trying out so many different wheels. That's innovation.
I've been corrected on this, that Emotion was the first one that had, they did the first 84-volt wheel, they did the first 100, I think.
Marty, what do you think of
Okay,
this?
well, in
Was this
recent,
solo
recent time, I mean, technically the Lynx
What was
was,
that?
What do you think of this topic, Marty? This question?
Because I remember when the Nikola came out, or no, there was
They
the,
did the first, it was.
like the,
Do you remember the
the
solo
M Super
wheel?
V3 Plus was the first 84.
Which was first, solo wheel or
I'm
Emotion?
sure Emotion had.
'Cause they were the same.
Solo.
But I'm
Solo.
almost positive they had the first. I think it was the V10. No, the V8. V8 at 84 volt.
It is.
Anyway, yeah, it is.
And Marty, Dale says, when was Pagoda ever innovation leader? They have boasted higher speeds by removing safeties.
Yeah, we like that. Shut up, Dale. I don't need a babysitter.
Good eye, mate.
Good day, Mike. Devo, what's up? Stan, I talked about my amount of videos, yes, Stan. 2023, actually, but this is 2024. Devo, let's see, looks like who's who, you see, kind of round table, that was the point.
It's an oval table.
It is an oval. Looks like a big pill. Let's see.
Jagged little pill.
What year, Larry? It must have been a long time after Segways into Motion was around.
Yeah, it was around 2019 that I got the Mini Pro and was soon coaxed into EUCs because the Mini Pro would tilt back at about 10 miles an hour.
Yes.
And it just wasn't reasonable for running
And
around.
if you sneezed and bumped the steering bar into your.
Yeah,
But you
so,
can quarter on it pretty good.
but you know what?
Okay.
I think EUCs are actually safer
Yes.
than the Mini Pros. They're just more easy to control.
On day one, Mini Pro is safer. On year two,
Sweets in my butt.
EUC is
I
way
was gonna
safer.
say,
Hi, Declan.
just another homeboy from,
Squirrely.
he's from Pennsylvania too?
Yep.
UC Sweets.
Hey, I know that guy.
He bought a Robert Charger.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's
And
a
it blew
fake
the other
Declan.
day. Yeah, fake Declan.
So Roger Dale got his first wheel, February 2015. So you guys are real close.
And he also said we probably have very similar shitty knockoff wheels to each other.
Growing old and having fun.
And Dale's been hating on Gotway since 2015, probably.
Yeah.
Gee.
Roger needs a big plate of Coke in front of him.
Hmm.
You look like, well, you are at the head of the table now.
I'm doing my best to not interject as much into the conversation, despite what Aaron said.
That's
So it
really
might
hard
make
for
me
him.
look like
The
less of
self-control.
what I usually am. But
Coke?
Coke Zero, I had one of those today.
Yeah.
Stan says that Duff inspired me to buy my first UC when he was bashing Gotway's relentlessly, ironically, wasn't I?
Good, you were a bash, I don't
Well, I was negative about remember like when they had the firmware thing that you dumped it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember back then I was.
But I don't think you were excessively, you weren't like a Dale.
Not like a Dale, no.
I'd rather have honesty than a lot of
Dale
people that.
says, when was the fashion Dale? Are you sure that wasn't me? Oh, Stan, we love Don. Every time you do that, you're trying to get another super chance. New Dawn.
It's like a drinking game. Every time Dawn flashes a peace sign, do a shot.
You're gonna be really drunk. Spartacus, he's on all the live streams. Duff and the West Coast crew have been here from the start, but the mosquitoes were too crazy to type. Home now stream's been fire. Cool. Okay. Leo, this is referring to Dawn. Marty was your first actual contact and you still continued? Sorry. Oh, shoot, we got another super chat.
Yes, from
20.
somebody you know.
Ditto head?
We rode with him today. That was
That's Alan?
Alan.
Oh.
Alan, hi.
Alan
Goes back.
Alan, it keeps on giving.
Alan.
Thanks, Alan.
Yeah, Alan.
Thank
You already bought us
You bought
lunch.
us lunch?
So you don't need to give any more super chats.
Yeah.
Dawn's gonna have a full meal with all those super chats.
I appreciate that, Alan. It's very generous. Stan, this is the best stuff show ever. I learned a lot about the premier EUC influencers in our community today.
And Aaron.
Aaron is a future prominent EUC influencer.
Yes.
That's my feeling.
He's
Yes.
a very good video maker, and I have high hopes for the guy.
As long as I stop hitting my head.
Yeah.
Amazing, right? Alan actually witnessed my probably my most potentially dangerous crash.
Oh, boy.
Mason ride today, thanks, heading out for a second. He's going out for a second ride. He's going out for a second 70-mile ride.
Wow.
What?
He's putting you to shame, man.
Where is he?
He does that. He does that. That is typical Alan.
But 70.
Hope the crashers are feeling better. I'm feeling okay. I mean, Aaron's feeling better than you were. I mean, you were definitely.
That's the Red Bull and the candy.
Oh, okay. That helps.
I didn't have any
Breakfast of champions.
You look a lot better right now than you
Yeah.
were last
Oh.
Yeah,
week.
he was just like
My head still
You were
hurts.
just like,
kind of, you're like a mountain. Albert, hey, if you guys have one wheel to choose, this would be interesting what people would say. If you guys have one wheel to choose, which one you guys will choose?
God, these questions.
I mean, Marty's gonna have 18 wheels, so good luck getting a straight answer out of him. You see him?
Well, better question, is that wheels that are out right now or upcoming wheels that we're excited for?
Well, we don't know detail. I would say have the wheels that are out now, because we don't know.
EX57.
No.
Sherman S.
Probably be
Sherman S over the links.
Or Commander. Commander Pro. It's a really good one.
Are you gonna still bring that tomorrow or not?
But, unless it rains, then it's not.
I would if I didn't have to put three wheels in my truck.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I was just got my
EX30 's
Commander
good.
Pro working yesterday, and I rode it for the first time in many months, and was reminded how nice of a wheel that is.
Which one? Pro?
The Commander Pro.
Yeah, it's a good wheel.
The suspension, I mean,
Yes.
it is a really nice wheel. But for me, it would be, again, it's so hard, but I EX30 would probably be,
Yeah.
or I don't have a Sherman S, probably the Sherman L, because
Yeah.
that long
that's your
range kind of, I need to be able to do 90-mile rides. So if I were limited to one, it would be,
It wouldn't be the Master Pro?
But
I thought the
because
others had an
Master-
emotional response about that.
but because the Master Pro, you can't take it
Well, it's not-
realistically
it's not
on stuff
convenient.
like Fulton. You can
Right.
probably can take the EX30.
That's true, you only have one.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
I'll take a Master Pro.
Yeah, you're not normal.
You don't count.
You're in a
He'll bend the rim
So
too.
Larry, what do you think?
urban assault vehicle for me, Patton. Veteran Patton.
I get that.
Actually, don't tell anybody. King Sung 16X.
Well, that's true.
My favorite wheel.
Hey,
But it's not for long distance.
And it has rainbow LEDs.
And it has the best trolley handle. It's the best grocery getter wheel. It's the best around town because of the trolley handle.
But that
You don't
wasn't-
need pads to ride
That
with.
wasn't the real question.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
one wheel wouldn't be that.
Oh, and it wouldn't be that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's like shameless.
I'd probably go ET Max, except for one that works.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
That'd be good.
Yes, please fix the ET Max.
And
Dawn?
yours?
You know what?
No,
Because
it's
of
gotta
the
be the EX30.
no,
That's
the position in my life right now where I'm going to be switching into commuting on UC in order to save money and stuff, I'm thinking Master Pro. Because, I mean, yes, I want to be able to do, Fullerton Loop and stuff, but the commuting part is actually like a life necessity thing for me to save money. So I think if I had to pick one, I need a long range wheel that I can commute on and not have to worry about charging.
And plus now you're way more comfortable because you rode on
Yes.
so 300 miles.
Because
You rode and you destroyed his wheel.
of
Oh
the
my
7,200 watt-hour wheel that actually trained
It'll
me
make a
up.
Master Pro feel like a toy.
Yes.
Exactly,
So,
that'll feel
so
bad.
now the Master Pro, I should be able to ride that with no problem after
Right.
riding 363 miles on a 7,200 watt-hour, which by the end of it, I was throwing that around. And it was actually felt like amazing.
Have
Like
you
I
had an
love that.
opportunity to try a Master Pro since then?
No.
Just to see,
No,
it's really
I
interesting.
should.
I know someone has one.
Do you ride a V3?
You used to be
Oh,
one,
V3?
V1.
He doesn't need a V3.
I
He
can
doesn't need it, but
he
he
wants
feels
everything,
So,
right?
that's fine.
Mhm.
If it isn't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
I would say that my favorite
Sweet.
is the Patton.
He's riding right
Because
now.
it's a jack of all trades, it's fast enough, it goes far enough for me. It's maneuverable, it's lightish, so no, I would say the Patton, but I suspect that the Sherman L could potentially take that spot.
So you've been riding the Lynx the last few days. What do you think about the Lynx?
Well, I had the demo Lynx before. No, Lynx is good, it's good, and it was definitely more powerful and easier to ride than the your Hero that I rode a year and a half ago. Lynx is good, but I like the form factor of the Patton and the suspension.
It's
is super
nimble.
soft.
It's really nimble.
It's super soft. So I would say the Patton.
Yeah. What pound spring do you have?
58.
Whoa. Okay.
I've never bottomed it out.
I think I tried a 66 and I tried to hop up a curb and I bottomed it out just hopping when I
I've
compressed.
never bottomed it
I
out.
was like, this ain't it.
I'm just jumping curb.
Well, there's also the
Nothing else.
compression settings that.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't touch any of that personally.
Yeah.
It's Will I rode.
Yep, so hopefully that answers your question now. James Holmes, the Empress, have you been called the Empress before? I thought it was the Queen, but Empress of Speed?
Wow.
Wow.
I
Empress.
like that.
No, that's been
Yeah,
taken
but
up.
we're the Knights though.
The Knights of the Round Wheel,
The
the
Knights.
extreme pictures,
Riders.
Empress. I like that, that's the same.
Thank you, James.
James loves us all.
Ooh.
I see another super chat. Okay, so Dale says solo wheel bought in motion after the legal battle with Segway. Okay. I think I do remember hearing that.
Wait, I thought Solo Wheel was the company that's suing everybody for all the stupid crap.
For being the inventors of easy,
Yeah,
they had patented or whatever, Ryan Copyright. James Holmes, Roger Charger, what about it?
I would
Does
think
James
that-
have a Roger Charger?
Could be.
Everyone has a Roger.
Yeah,
Well, I do now.
only good people have them.
Hashtag.
The smart people
The
buy
smart-
Roger Chargers.
If they
You don't
like
have
the
a
charger,
Roger,
it's not everybody.
No, ask
needs that.
Roger if I should get one.
You don't need it.
Probably
Don't need it.
Yeah, if you don't ride.
Unifun, you got the crew going up. Yes,
Yeah.
this has never been done before. Marty and I lecturing together when I was out here before, but we've never had everybody here. I've had them on remotely, but not all of
It's
you.
better when everyone's.
Yeah, we were planning on drinking through this whole live stream, except for we drank before we got here.
A little bit.
Should explain a lot.
You have to go to the bathroom again on camera. Bring the
You
mic
see-
So we have to bring the mic
Yeah.
with me.
What is your guys' take on Libra Kim L? We talked about that. Marty's going to be going to unbox it after this live stream, and we're gonna ride it through tomorrow. So we can't really answer it yet.
Little context, so that's my buddy again. So he rides his Sherman S as his way of transportation almost exclusively. He does have a car, but
Doesn't he?
costly and we have inspection in Pennsylvania, so
So
it's he can't afford to fix it right now. But his wheel works fine.
I know a guy
He
named
was
that
gonna
that has
get
a
a
Honda
Master
Insight.
Pro. He was gonna get a Master Pro.
yeah.
But now with the Sherman L on the horizon, that's a hard toss-up because he loves the Sherman S.
Mhm.
He just wants range.
Mhm.
Might do it.
So you,
Because I'm hoping that, I'm
I
gonna
think it
be,
should even charge it like that. Has to try to do 90 miles at once. It's not going to be 90 miles.
He'll do
Yeah,
that.
we'll
He'll
do
do that
90
going
miles,
50
I
the whole
think.
I
time.
think we could, since we're gonna do the short ride tomorrow, I think we could probably do it without charging.
If you're averaging like 30 miles.
I do wonder if the L, I'm assuming it's gonna have the little the low
Low voltage,
voltage mode, so that's gonna be.
Yeah.
low
Yeah.
battery mode.
Well, a better question is does anyone know what the charging capability is? Like how many amps?
I think they just set it the same
Probably
as the,
15.
as the links.
That's the link.
What is the?
I personally charge my
It's
Sherman S
officially
at 20 amps
15, but
before.
people usually
in
go
Hampton,
17.
And I've heard of a guy that's done 22.
If it's
Really?
On factory stuff.
fully charged.
Wow, okay.
Test experiment.
So it'd be nice if they would bump that up for us.
Wow.
I'll find them.
Yeah.
Dale kicked in a $2 Australian super chat. Thank you, Dale. You're cheap. No,
Thank you, thank you. I'm
fine.
cheap.
$1.62.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Every little bit helps. Thank you, Dale.
Thank you, Dale.
Spencer said wrong way. I mean, yeah. I won't say that. Spencer, wrong way got me interested. I was a scooter rider before that. Now I can't stand scooters and have Sherman S, Link 16X, and a Falcon. Oh, you got a Falcon.
Dude, he is like my setup.
Only been running since December 2022. Okay, that's a good collection. Year and a half. L. Smith, don't know you, buddy, but thanks for coming. So cool to have you all together with Duff, the coolest tour guide in Florida.
Is that for real?
Thanks. Maybe I know.
Is that official? You are the coolest tour
I
guide.
don't know of anyone else.
Coolest tour guide, the Empress.
Um,
New monikers.
True. And I gave the Empress the
Marty,
tour of
the grandfather.
Empress. Yeah, Dale loves the 16X. The 16S was great, Dale. Mine has 28,000 kilometers on it. How many do you have in yours?
So I've had two. One had over 7,000. This one has, I think,
This is miles.
2,500.
Miles.
Dale, no one knows what 28 kilometers
That's
It's like 4,000 feet.
no, that's like 175.
Okay, if there's 5,000,
17,000
feet in a mile,
17,000.
and then there's 4 quarts in a gallon, then that's probably.
17,000 miles.
That's
Very
a lot.
impressive.
Answer
especially on such a
42.
small wheel.
Yeah.
Zweems!
You know, Weems.
Will, what's up, Will?
Will.
New York City in the house.
Wait, is that the Will I know?
Yeah,
Oh shit, I see
Yeah.
his name everywhere.
Yeah.
People gotta use their freaking real names.
yeah. That's Will from
He's in New York
NYC.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of Will, but not Weems. Okay.
That's his name on
I
social
didn't
media.
even figure that out.
Nicholas said, Weems says Nicola was the best will ever created.
Who said Nicola?
But
Weems.
Oh yeah, well, New Yorkers are biased.
Favorite wheel for a while.
Yeah, no, Nicola's great.
I love the Nicola.
OG Sherman, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
The ad for the Nicola was them riding through the waves on the beach.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ask David Yansen what's the best will. And that's what he'll say, Nicola.
Say the Nicola.
He calls it Nikki. It's his girlfriend.
Dale says the 16X had better torque than the Nicola. 16X has really good
Exactly.
torque.
That's why I love it. So much fun around town.
Yeah. Weems, I don't know if you're talking about unless you're talking about the 16X tilt back at 40%. I'm not sure about that.
Don't get tilt back at 40%.
Now, it's not possible to get a Roger charger from AliExpress.
It's not Roger's charger.
Is that how Ning Ning?
He's kidding.
No, it's
Big shout out to how Ning Ning.
It's a similar charger, but Roger's specs are a little different than what you get on AliExpress.
No, I think so.
So sure.
He Will's running a
Yeah,
M5 at the moment. Okay.
Dale again.
So he's watching the live stream while he's riding. That's good. That's good.
That's safe, and then you probably should be wearing your helmet.
Okay, so this is a question for Marty, probably. How many wheels do you have that you paid for? I have 5, but I'm nuts. I don't know, Marty. 18 wheels. Yeah.
Well,
Paid,
what's the definition of paid for? That's the problem.
I paid for his time.
Marty decides what the answer is based on his definition of paid for.
But I have, yeah, it's tough. I personally, I do keep track, so I know I have owned at this point 40 wheels. I can't tell.
Good.
Most of them I have actually bought, but I have gotten some free ones. So, but majority I have bought.
The A2 is a gift, was it not?
Thanks, Larry.
I'm here to serve.
So what happened there?
Well, does it count if you pay for it in blood and broken
Yeah.
bones?
Oh my goodness.
The A2 actually cost me
Holy
$40,000.
Yeah, it cost
The
me
assassin.
$40,000.
Yeah.
So it's a $40,000 free wheel. So.
And the pain and suffering. That wasn't paid for.
Mhm.
I've had this discussion in my life before, Stan asking what should manufacturers improve moving forward to create mass adoption?
Yeah, faster
Well, that
wheels
came
and
cut
less
out.
safety protocols.
Incorrect. I think cutout is like the scariest thing for anyone that doesn't ride a UC looking at it. They're like, I don't want to cut out, I don't want to crash. What's going to stop it from doing that? And we all scold manufacturers that put those safety things in, like in motion, the V13 and V14, but that is a safety measure to keep you from crashing.
Yeah, I agree. Screw those safety measures.
Yeah, so for the idiots like Roger that want to go fast,
Mhm.
they stick with Pagoda. For mass adoption, things like waterproofing are incredibly important.
Durability.
Lights, durability. I think those are really important to mass market.
I mean, my stance has always been that no matter what they do safety wise, I think it's gonna be a niche thing because it's not easy to learn for most people. And most people want immediate satisfaction. They don't wanna grind it out.
That's where I think the emotion
wheel with
20
safety, you could still
can
run
be
into
really beneficial. It's
But-
cheap.
But let's be honest, guys. Don't we all kind of like the fact that we belong in a little bit of a special club that
Yeah,
everyone
we
can't do?
kind of want it to grow and we kind of don't. We kind of like
Yeah.
where it's at. Same with rule breaking. Don't record that. We see a light, we're like, no cars are coming, we go.
Well,
What type of fun is that, you know?
But I
But
think
yeah,
that's
you're right, the
rules
E20
in the
obviously
car.
is something that can get people interested at least.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
That is
Easier to learn on, similar concept, and low price point. That's
$400, right?
like, okay, we're all adults here, we've had money, we bought these expensive wheels, but from the outside looking in, $1,000 for a wheel that can do 20 miles an hour is just ridiculous.
Mhm.
That's just too much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But understandably, the manufacturers have to make their money too.
Mhm.
So $500 is reasonable.
It's pure, we all get asked how much these things cost by people, and I sometimes, I'll say often now, okay, between 1,000 and 4,000.
Yep.
But even 1,000, a lot of people say.
Mind blown.
That's a
Because a lot of
money.
them for their kid or something. They want to share the
I love it when
experience.
people ask me and they're on $10,000 mountain bikes.
Yeah.
I just say,
Well,
less than that.
That's a little different,
Yeah.
yeah. But your average person off the street, they don't want to spend $1,000+
Just the other day when
on a
I
non-suspension.
when I was at Portals getting a coffee cake, the woman behind the counter was interested, asked me how much, and she was telling me her moped or scooter was stolen and it was $400 and she can't afford to get a new one.
Wow.
So people,
Yeah.
so
Well,
$1,000 is a lot of money.
And it also goes with the other PEVs that are out there. You can get pretty cheap e-bikes, e-scooters. There are several.
E-bikes are everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere, and you don't have to worry about cutting out.
Right.
You have a power loss or something, you can still pedal it,
Mhm.
and you're not going to face plant.
Yeah.
So it's a tough pill to swallow,
Mhm.
but I think barrier to entry is a little steep.
So your friend knows Dawn evidently? Williams knows Dawn?
Yeah, Will knows everybody here on the panel.
Dawn?
Will is a EUC fanatic. He loves wheels.
Okay.
His name's Will. That's how
I'm
we got
I'm
it.
sure
Yeah.
we'll. Dawn on her Duncan runs commuter life. Let's go ice. Chai latte. Chai latte.
You're right. I should ride my wheel to Dunkin' Donuts right now.
Is there one close on?
I don't think so, but we'll find out.
Scamster likes the 16X as well. I'm at my happiest riding that wheel. My
Yes.
Falcon still is in the mail, so we'll see. if it's better
Love the
than
16X. I am also the happiest one.
Williams is
Right?
noticing that we're all in the house. When we were in the house?
Yeah.
And he is fixing my Commander 100-volt. Marty loves that wheel. I don't front Marty. Dale says, faster wheels only caters to the 1% that race or want to go faster.
Exactly.
Go.
Why did I bother Will? What did I do?
That wasn't Will.
No, that was
Oh.
Yeah.
No, Zweem says Roger with a.
Williams is identifying that that's Roger.
Are you waking yourself up?
I didn't want to know what sound that was going on under the table.
Let's see.
This is too slow.
Pinch gone. She is. We're gonna wrap it up.
What's up, Larry?
Pinch gone. She's sleeping. We're almost 2 hours.
The last time I did that, she slapped me.
Pinch gone. She's sleeping. And you're sitting there. You're sitting there looking over.
Restaurant?
at
Well, remember I took that
You're out of the
to
woods, so
I think
even if
that's
you're slightly.
This is one big
cost-
meeting, I was like, I can't do meetings, and so, I need to go some Zoom.
Little concern is better than blowing it off, but you're fine.
Roger used to chat about Aaron.
Why, are you asking
Get on
for
the Falcon.
your own benefit or something? Get David Jensen in the chat. What is he doing?
What's she going?
You know, I'm messaging him. I'm gonna tell
Just
him
put
to
your
get in
shoes
the
on.
chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she'll decorate the back of the set here.
What is she?
I told her, just ride the wheel, man. I keep her away.
Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna wrap it up. UC Sweets, yes. Many BS. And Australian loves his connects by my SAT even more. What can I say? Not too many people talk about SATs anymore. So, like I said, guys, we're at 2 hours. Dawn's crawling out of her skin.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good effort.
Main thing is we wanted to celebrate Duff's 100th live stream.
Yeah.
And Marty's 8th year in EUC.
Duff and.
And me being on my first live stream.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, Aaron should be the next big
You've
life.
never been on one of my live streams, Aaron?
I never saw him.
Are you losing juices?
Oh, yeah, you wanna lick it off?
Ew.
No, that's for your boyfriend in Pennsylvania.
I'm just jealous.
Wow,
Yeah, that's what I
you're
said, he's
cold
jealous,
on
I said he's asking, who wants to know?
All right, guys, anyways, I think we're gonna wrap it up, so, we can, Barney, Dawn has to. Please,
Right on cue.
More people on Aaron, yeah.
So keep a plug here. Keep an eye on my channel if you want to.
Hey,
see
get out of my
the
sightline, Declan.
L contents coming.
Get on
up
my
and-
sightline.
And
Thank you.
10.5 content.
Yes. Marty's all full of content.
Duff will be writing while you're, based on how late it is today, you're probably going to be the first one. to
Turn
write
on
it.
the comments.
Oh, yeah, the camera's
The
blocking.
camera's in my way.
So anyway, big thanks to everybody here for helping me do this. It's been a great trip so far. And, yeah, we'll have information about the Sherman L. I'll be posting
I
videos.
leaned back too far.
I'll be posting videos when I go home.
Are you sitting in a hole?
It's a low chair. I think that's why they think I need
Focus, guys.
Thanks for all the super chats as well.
Yes, that's much appreciated. This is like herding cats here, guys. So, but anyways, I appreciate you hanging out. That's all I have for now. Anyone want to say anything?
Duff man out.
Well, that's what I said, but I didn't know.
We should say it together.
Let's
Let's all say.
what's your sign off? Safe riding.
Safe.
Roger doesn't have one. Goodbye.
Welcome to Planet Mother.
Dawn says bye.
Bye.
Something like that.
What do you say?
I don't have a sign.
Aaron's
Aaron?
developed one.
Not yet.
I think we should all say Duff man out together.
Whatever you do is what we're gonna do.
On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Duff man out.
See you guys.
Hurry up, click it before it's awkward.